Welcome back to The Dream is Free. Today, we're joined by someone special. Dave, welcome to the show.
When I'm at a convention, anyone who sees me at a convention, you will never see me without a mask. Text conversation started with me texting my cousin. He goes, I have a crazy idea. And then I sent him a picture of a pink Power Wheel dream car. And Marvel commented on it.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. You could have 300,000 followers and you could still get 5,000 views on your video. But because I like performing on stage, I'm on stage for a half hour, 40 minutes, depends on how long I'm there. When I'm at a convention, I genuinely love it because I'm like, I get to perform for 5, 6, 7 hours now, nonstop. If you see me, I walk around and I don't want to just take a picture. I want to interact. I want you to leave and go, oh my God, that guy really felt like Deadpool. Like, I don't want to just take a picture. Like, I love to interact with people. Like, that's just my thing. I like entertaining. He's gone.
Yeah.
That guy's gone.
Yeah.
I actually never break character in a convention.
That's awesome.
I don't even take off my mask.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I bet you
Ever.
it gets fucking hot sometimes.
No, that's every single costume though.
Yeah.
Like once I'm on until like I
thank
get
you.
back to the car.
That's sick.
So
Davey, I was just telling them that
wow, I can hear you.
Yeah.
my parents don't know like Deadpool or whatever, but I was watching
Can I
at
ask you to
home.
leave?
It's my parents, not
No,
us.
her parents.
But we were watching the vlog all together from CT GamerCon.
Yeah.
And parents were like, wow, he curses a lot.
Oh,
Like-
geez. Yeah, it happens all the time. My mom thinks I'm cosplaying Spider-Man half the time. So she doesn't know who it is.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. It's hard to fall out of the swearing sometimes, but with Deadpool, it's just like, it's okay.
Yeah. No, 100%.
But it's like I do kids' birthday parties, so I know how to turn it off. Yeah, all the time. I've done so many birthday parties as Deadpool. Sometimes, but it's just, I don't know. I think because I've done so many birthday parties, I just know. Like you can just, it feels weird to look at a kid and just say fuck, like right in front of their face. Like you feel the cringe. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But I will make like little jokes that like the parents will get.
Yeah.
That are just like, oh, okay, I get what he's saying, but the kid has no idea.
Exactly.
All right, cool. Everyone's headphones good? Does anyone want it louder, lower?
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right, sweet. Mic checks seem pretty solid. Mike, just give me a little 5 count, if you will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Renee, you're
5.
good. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, no, welcome back to The Dream is Free. You guys have been here for a little bit. Today, we're joined by someone special. He's really whatever his audience wants him to be in character.
Pretty much.
When he steps into that day, whether it's the Grinch, Deadpool, a plethora of characters.
It's a big word.
Yeah, it is.
I like that.
And I mean, he's spent a couple years now getting into these characters and having people feel awesome when he's doing it. So, Dave, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Pleasure to
Appreciate
have
you
you.
having me. Thank you. I stole a few things on the way in. Nobody knows.
There we go.
Watch the
It's our
video.
first cosplayer, too, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Wow.
We've had a lot of different.
I'm going to set the bar really high.
Yes.
for
There we
everyone
go,
else
for the
who's coming in
cosplayers.
here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Because I just thought it would be a cool story because you're always known for being underneath the mask. Tony was thinking
Yeah,
of it.
nobody knows what I look like unless
Yeah.
they like have my
Yeah.
profile or know me from before.
They
Yeah.
will now.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I was telling him when I'm at a convention, anyone who sees me at a convention, you will never see me without a mask. I come dressed and drive dressed. And once the mask is on, as soon as I walk in, it stays on. I can be at the con for 6 hours. I was going to say 6, 7, but then it just felt.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, thanks.
Gen Z said that's over.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no 6, 7 jokes anymore. But 6, 7 hours, and I literally will stay in the mask the entire time until I get to the car.
Wow. That's commitment.
And as you guys know, with Deadpool and stuff like that, that means there's no water break. That means there's nothing.
Yeah.
So
So you can't go to the bathroom?
I can, but for some reason, if you're not eating all day, you don't need to.
Yeah.
So I'll.
Well, when we dress up, I mean, that's one of the toughest things because the zipper for our Power Ranger part 1 of the outfits goes all the way up here. So you're like, and then you have to like try to get in the middle. It's
you gotta
and
get
then
the
take it
Spider-Man
all
thing
down.
going on where you can
Yeah.
flex. Yeah, you gotta have like a weird angle
Yeah.
to do it. You know what angle I'm talking about, right?
You know what I also like? I'm like amazed by is that like I mean we've done cons before.
Yeah.
Not having water, caffeine, and food sustenance. That would make a very angry Renee.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
It helps. Look at the characters that I play.
Oh, that's true.
If I'm
Method
playing
acting.
Deadpool, if I'm playing Grinch or anything like that, I'm like, I'm already mad. This is perfect. I
Yeah.
can just say whatever I want. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I literally will have a black coffee every morning. That's my routine. But when I know I have a con, I'll have like a black coffee and like a couple pieces of toast. That's literally what I'm surviving on the entire day. So I won't eat until like, 7 o'clock at night.
I wonder if other like cosplayers have similar like same routines.
No, that's probably like an eating disorder. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else is doing that. Because I see people eating at the con, and I'm like, I can't eat like at a convention. It's just not me.
Never.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, especially because you're always on. You've got things with you, whether it's a wheelchair or the van, whatever. What kind of van did you just make?
So I took a Barbie. The heck is it called now? A Barbie Dream Camper Power Wheels. I had this crazy idea because I was like, the first year I did the skeleton as Deadpool. When I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, as I was watching it, I was like, oh my God, I got to get a skeleton. I'm going to paint it silver. Like, that was the first thing I was thinking about. And I was like one of the first, I don't care what anybody says, I was one of the first people I saw do it. And I had that video that went viral at Terrificon where I was going through the metal detector. And that just blew up. And then after that, the next year, I was like, well, I don't want to keep doing the same thing. So I ended up getting the dog.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought the dog would be pretty cool.
Yes, yeah.
So a lot of people were like, well, where'd you get this dog? Because a lot of people think it's real. And I'm like, have you ever seen those websites where, like, if your dog dies, they'll, like, replicate it?
Oh, wow.
And you send them pictures. And I'm like, well, they didn't say it had to be my dog.
Yeah.
And they didn't say how the dog really had to die. So I like found Peggy's actual page and I like stalked her like Joe Goldberg and got like every image, like side profile. Like, and I was like, yeah, this is my dog. And then they sent me that. And then the next year I'm like, what do I do now? I'm like, do I retire Logan? And I was like, well, if I'm going to retire him, he would go in a wheelchair. And I said it like as a joke. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do the wheelchair. And then can you believe, I'm going to throw this out here. I'm so mad. I've seen a few other people, but now they're Deadpools with wheelchairs. And I'm like, that didn't even happen. I'm like, I did this. But I'm like, all right, I guess like if you can influence other people, it's cool. But a part of me is like, that was my idea.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sure a lot of people in the community would know that. And how'd the van come about?
So the van was me just going, what do I do this year? Because I just feel like Deadpool is very hard for me to stray away from because I do him so well. So I'm like,
you do.
What? I don't want to do the same thing. So I remember there's a video on my page. If you look, and the text conversation started with me texting my cousin. He goes, I have a crazy idea. And then I sent him a picture of a pink Power Wheel dream car. And he goes, what? Like I feel like he knew, but I was just like, this is the only Power Wheels that looks like a van. What if we just turned it into a Honda Odyssey? And I'm like, this shouldn't be hard. It was so hard.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't even fit it in his car. We went and picked it up. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. Big? Yeah, he has a Jeep Cherokee. So I'm like, oh, he's fine. I got like a Acura, so I knew it wasn't fitting in there. And then when we got there, I'm like, it's not going to fit. So we had to tie it to the roof.
Oh, man.
And then that's why if you look at any of my videos, you'll see that we ended up cutting the roof off. Because I had an idea. I was like, well, let's cut the roof off and use like those really strong magnets. So they're like, they hold like 100 pounds. And then we put magnets on each corner of it so we can remove the roof just to transport it. Otherwise, I don't have a pickup truck. I'm not.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, just get a trailer, get a U-Haul truck. I'm not doing that. Bring it to a convention.
Yeah.
You know how parking is at a convention?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we spent probably about 2 to 3 months, but it was because we worked, 2 days a week on it at a time. And it just was too much work.
And it fit you guys, and you guys could ride in it. How fast?
Fitting is a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it held both you guys up too.
You know what? I got to be honest. Every day I think it's going to break.
Yeah.
But, so the first thing we had to do was change the battery. And the worst thing about it is for some reason that car has like a relay. So if you change the battery and upgrade it to like a drill battery, which we did, it has a safety feature that automatically cut off and it wouldn't let us drive it. Damn. So he had to hardwire it like directly to the battery, which means we lost reverse. But the thing really goes fast now. So
That's
it's like
sick.
now
You're
we have
sweet.
like this, we have like a little nozzle that like we turn it from left to right. So that's the gas now because the pedal doesn't work.
Oh, wow.
So the good thing about it is kids will jump in the car now.
I'm trying to like
But I'm like, they're never gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
They're hitting the pedal, they're turning the wheel, and I'm like, do you think they're gonna know to turn a knob for the
Yeah.
gas? Plus, we have like a kill switch in the front and under the hood. So
Oh wow,
kid jumps in, and I'm like, he ain't taking it.
that's cool. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, that's really dope.
Well, I told him, I was like, you drive it, and then I'm gonna stand on the back. And he was just like, is it gonna hold us? I'm like, well, let's try. And so we tried it first, and then it worked. And then I was just like, I just had this vision of driving through New York Comic Con. Have you guys been to New York Comic Con?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where like the bridge is, like where the food trucks?
Yeah.
For some reason, I always had this vision. I'm like, driving that outside underneath the garage with the lights on, I was like, I think it's gonna be insane. That's all I keep thinking about doing it this
So
year.
that's your okay. I was gonna say you're gonna try to make it happen.
So
this
we're
year.
gonna obviously go to Anime NYC because it's just gonna be a perfect way to test it there. But like I have like 4 drill batteries, so we'll like swap it out if the batteries die. But it's been lasting.
Cool.
So you said that you had like a viral moment at Terrificon, right?
Yeah.
Has there been other viral moments of other people filming you at cons?
Oh my God, all the time.
Yeah.
It makes me so happy and mad at the same time because like I'll post a video and I'll be like, okay, I got like 15,000 views or something. And to any person, you're like, oh, that's great. And then I'll post, I went to Target doing silly videos and it's just like, oh, okay, I get 10,000 views, maybe 20,000. Sometimes it'll jump up. Somebody else films me and they ask me something basic and it's just me talking. For some reason, every video that's just me talking to someone else blows up. And they're getting millions. I'm like, could you tag me?
Yeah.
Maybe collab. Like this one woman, I never forget, she saw me in Target. And I was just, I had the carriage and I had Logan in the cart and I was just pushing him around and I was just interacting with people. And this woman saw me, she had me with her kids. And I just said hi to the kids and I was just making jokes. She goes, I like your costume. And I'm like, I made it myself. Like just in character, walked away. And then somebody tagged me like the next day. They're like, oh, is this you on TikTok? And it was some lady who had, when I tell you she had like 5 followers, like she had no TikTok. She posted me and she was getting like almost 1 million views.
Whoa.
And I'm like, hey, can you tag me? Oh, I don't know how. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Just put me in there. And by the time she did it, it was like way too late.
Yeah.
And Marvel commented on it.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
I think,
That's
when you were
fun.
saying
That
like
was
how
my
people,
reaction.
people do your shtick, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like in the creator world, I feel like it's pretty commonly known that like if you give credit to the creator of something, right?
Yeah.
Or if you like saw it online, you're like, I saw this online. Or if you're filming, I mean, maybe it's just because we're media people, you always know that you tag people, right?
But how many media people are filming people and
But
not asking, what's your name? What's your hand? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're just a general mom in the public with your kids, you're not being like, what's your Instagram so I can put this on mine? Like,
Yeah.
they're not
That's
asking
true.
any of that.
No, yeah.
So, yeah, I went viral plenty of times on other people's stuff. And I'm like, that's nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're at a good place with your followers and how long you've been doing it, because I'm sure there's cosplayers out there that have been doing it longer that don't even have.
Yeah, and let me
following
tell you,
you.
I think anybody will agree. The algorithm is very weird. It decides.
Yeah.
I learned having a following doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just under 70,000. Like I've been creeping and it's just not moving. I'm at like 69,000, and like I could post a video. It means nothing. You could still get 5,000 views. At the end of the day, like the majority of your views, if you look at any video that goes viral, the majority of the views is not from your following. It comes from them getting shared. But I feel like even on TikTok, you could have 300,000 followers and you could still get 5,000 views on your video.
Yeah.
It's just very weird. So it's just like, that's when I try to post stuff. I feel like the things that do best are people that just go, this is so me, or this is something Deadpool would do, or this is something I would do. Like that's how strangers share it. If you just have like a Deadpool just trying to be funny, sometimes you're just like, that's cool, but I'm not going to share it to my story because it's not relatable.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm beefing with TikTok right now because we've been banned like 3 times from
What
it.
did you guys
For
do?
some dumb, like really dumb stuff, in my opinion, dude.
The first one was Tony, who's over there, and our other DTV member, Matt, were just like talking like Italians. Like
You guys were talking like Italians?
like they were talking like
We
in
were-
heavier Italian mobster dialect.
Oh, so you guys were good fellas.
We were,
Yeah.
I didn't like
we-
that.
Well, I think we were talking shit about Giada, right?
Yeah, so but they were cursing though with the,
Yeah, yeah.
so
TikTok
it was
doesn't
so
like
innocent.
cursing.
Which is
I
so
learned that.
stupid, you
It
know?
was so innocent.
And we were being funny,
Yeah,
in
they
my
were.
opinion. You know, people were laughing, having a good time.
TikTok is very weird with swearing. I
Yeah.
learned that the hard way. You ever just try to search a swear word, but like it's like a quote from a movie. TikTok won't even let you search it.
Really? I guess I never have.
Like if you just search something like with the F word or something,
Right.
like it literally would be like, oh, can't search like this word. So like TikTok is that strict with. I personally don't really like TikTok.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm an Instagram person.
Michael loves it.
I do. I like to get.
You love it when your video's moving. You're like, I love this thing. This is great.
I enjoy it for my personal use of finding stuff that other platforms may be harder to get.
Yeah.
Like this is an example, conspiracy stuff is easier to access. If I need to find a specific video, let's say, it's way easier there than it is YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Especially if you're looking for like a quote. Sometimes I go to YouTube, I'm like, okay, I got to watch the whole 8-minute clip to find the
or
one
someone's
little piece I'm
reaction
looking
to
for.
it. And it's so, but yeah, and then the other 2 times we've been banned now because it just happened recently again, and we grow them up to like
You
5K.
guys just keep getting banned. Don't put me on your TikTok.
Well, no, it's the ASMR stuff. We do ASMRs. I don't know if you've seen
No,
on
I
our
have not.
Instagram. Like it's done really well for us there. But YouTube and TikTok, I stopped doing it on YouTube, posting on YouTube because everything gets flagged for ASMRs. But TikTok, 3 warnings, banned twice, and it's stupid because we show maximum, like we had a Spice Girls documentary that was like 9 minutes. That's the longest we've ever done.
Yeah.
But everything else is like a minute.
And that was on TikTok?
Yeah, everything else a minute to like 4 minutes.
And that's
on
how you
TikTok.
get paid on TikTok too. A lot of people don't know, but if your video is less than a minute, you're not getting paid on
Yeah, see, I
anything
didn't
on
know that.
TikTok. Yeah,
But-
I learned that on Instagram pays nothing.
Yeah.
TikTok.
Well, TikTok Live, you could do well. We did okay
people
there
are
for a little
sending
bit.
you money.
Our first band, yeah, exactly. We had a couple $100 from our lives
Really?
because we just would go around the studios and people obviously are into it. And when we got banned, you lose it all. If you don't take it out,
Oh, I didn't know that.
it was tight.
Which is kind of beat.
It is beat.
I used to go live on TikTok as like Grinch when I first started doing it.
that's
and
awesome.
I remember just jumping on and being like, I'm just going to mess around with it. And I literally just remember looking at one point, I'm like, I have 700 people watching?
Yeah.
And I just stayed in character and I didn't know how TikTok. So people are sending me gifts and I'm seeing this and that. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I got off and I'm like, I got $3.12. I was like, I don't know what they're sending, but I was like, I hate this. Like, I was like, it's not for me.
Yeah.
I used to use Facebook more than anything back in the day. And then I kind of but Facebook pays.
Yeah.
I only know that because Grinch videos, like if you have you set up where, your Instagram video automatically posts to Facebook.
Right.
My Grinch stuff, because I think Grinch is like a very universal audience. Facebook
And
lets
age
us-
range.
Facebook
Very
is
wide age range.
I feel like Facebook generally is more older people.
Yes. Yes.
So that's more relatable. Every old person can relate to the Grinch. So those videos were hitting millions on Facebook. And for like November and December, like I was banking.
Yeah.
Facebook, I was literally getting payouts and I'm like, I'm getting $900 for November.
That's crazy.
And then like December was like $1,100. And I was like, oh my God. And then my mindset was like, I'm getting a 1099, man.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta file this on my taxes. So it was just crazy to think that and then as soon as like January came around, I started posting like regular cosplay stuff. Facebook was like, yeah, 8 likes. Here you go. I'm like, all right, no more money until December.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah. How did you, where'd you grow up? And like, were you into superhero stuff? We talked before the show. I know you're into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, no. So I think, I grew up, a lot of people don't know how old I am, but I just turned 39 last month and I grew up in the 90s. So I don't care who you are. If you're in that range, you are a Ninja Turtle fan. So Ninja Turtles, I feel like, was you see what I'm saying? Like they were our superheroes. During that time, we didn't have anything. Like you went from Barney to Ninja Turtles. Like that's how we jumped ship and we're like, okay, this is the cool stuff now. As movies went on, of course, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, which to me is my favorite Spider-Man. I'll always say that. Then, of course, we had Blade, who really set the tone. And then X-Men, I'll be honest with you, all the X-Men stuff, I liked it, but I wasn't like a heavy fan. A lot of people don't know this, but my all-time favorite Marvel MCU character is and will always be Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Iron Man to me is literally like the perfect. I don't even know if I would like Iron Man as much if it wasn't him. For some reason, the way he did that made me fall in love with MCU. And Deadpool was on like the back burner for me. Like Deadpool was great. I love Deadpool, but I was just like, I was not a huge fan the way I was with Iron Man. You got Deadpool coming out during the height of MCU. He was kind of just like they were overshadowing him a bit. So once Endgame happened and, you know, Tony died, spoiler, I just was like, man, what am I going to do now? Marvel sucks. And then I kind of just leaned over to Deadpool, and I'm like, he's the most like me after this. And Iron Man was my first cosplay, and I hated it.
Yeah, tell us about that cosplay, because we talked on the phone, and people don't know.
Yeah, no,
it takes sometimes.
It's weird because I've done comedy for over a decade. I personally never even thought about going to conventions. I'm like, that's a bunch of nerds. Even though I'm a nerd, I'm like, I'm not going there. And then all of a sudden, like, I never forget, I just said, you know what, I got a little bit of money now because I have a son, and my son's 16. So I kind of lost a lot of my younger years not being able to do as much stuff as I wanted to do because I had, 22, I had my first kid. So that's the year you start doing conventions and stuff. Well, all that stuff wasn't popular then. So I was just like, you know what? I started getting a little money, and I just told my friend, I said, I want to get an Iron Man suit. He's like, for what? I'm like, I don't know. I just want it. I just want it in my house, and I want to be able to wear it. So I got it made, and my boy just goes, man, I just had a friend who had a birthday party, and they had a Spider-Man at their kid's party, and he sucked. And we were talking to him, and he was just like, yeah, he was making like $200, and he was there for like an hour. And I'm like, what? He was like, you should just do it with Iron Man. I'm like, that's genius. I didn't even plan on going to conventions. I bought it, and then all of a sudden I was just like, yeah, I'm going to do birthday parties. And then, like, how often is an Iron Man birthday party happening? So somebody just, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, wait, I forgot. Like, kids like Iron Man, but it's always Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't get to that phase yet. So somebody just said, you should go to a convention. And I'm like, I got to find who's going to help me. I didn't know that was called a handler at that point. So I had like my nephew at the time who was like, 5 years younger than me. And I was like, you want to help me wear this Iron Man suit? And I wore it to...
Is there, if Tony looked on the your Instagram, could we find it easy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you'd have to...
Not easy, but it's up
yeah,
there,
you'd have to really scroll.
All right, while you continue, because I want to see it also.
It was the Mark III, so it was very bulky. So do not judge me, because it was my first cosplay ever. No. But it was Springfield Comic-Con when they had... That was the first one I ever went to. And that opened my eyes, and I was just like, I'm a nerd. And sometimes there are some people that are like, oh, it's a little crazy in here, but it really opened my eyes to be like, there is so much talent and creativity here. And ever since then, I was like, I like this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but I don't like being in this because I couldn't sit. It was uncomfortable to pack it in the car. It would take 15, 20
is that
minutes.
It right there?
Yeah,
that's the newer one.
Do you have that?
That's mine, yeah. So that one is also a pain. I hate wearing that. I wear that like once or twice a year. That's a Mark 85.
I mean, it looks freaking sick.
Dude, that's sick.
It's amazing, but like to wear it is like, it's so bad.
Like tell us. So
do you know who that is?
Red Hood?
No, the guy. Wow, I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, Frankly Built.
Frankly Built. That's Frankly Built. So Frankly Built is actually
familiar. Why does he look so familiar?
Teaches, how to do 3D printing.
He's like one of the biggest people who came to making Iron Man suits. So he saw me at New York Comic Con. I was like, I got to get a picture, man. So like, I followed him. He followed me back. Like, it was just cool just to like meet the guy who like started doing marketing. That's my cousin who does normally Wolverine, and you can see. Look at me going downstairs.
Yeah, that head looks a little alien-ishy.
Can you can you tilt your head down or not really?
It's hard because when you have a big neck piece, you can't
it's
really
like tight.
move down.
Yeah. So what's the new one? I want to see the new one now.
No, that is the new one.
No, so that was the new one, but that was actually an older helmet. So if you
Okay.
exit out of this, and obviously you can like cut all this part out of the interview, but just scroll all the way down.
No, we're gonna keep all this.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
keep going. But yeah. So
I'm
this
going
whole
as fast
suit
as I
was
can.
made out of
No, go fast.
fiberglass.
Fiberglass.
That's 3D printed. The first suit I had was fiberglass.
Okay.
That shit was heavy.
Yeah.
And I just said, damn, man, I don't know if I can do this all the time. So I just happened to be browsing Facebook Marketplace one day, and I saw somebody had a Deadpool suit for sale. And I was like, you know what?
I'm sorry.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And I switched to Deadpool, and I didn't even know how to do the voice yet. And within like a week, everyone was like, Joe, you're an amazing Deadpool.
Yeah. You are. You really are.
It's
you
just
have
fun.
Leonardo cosplay also?
I have Donatello.
Donatello, I mean?
Yep. So that's
Donnie.
Donnie. Yeah, see, as you can see, like my older Grinch, because that's when I first started. That was when I first got Donatello.
We have to
Like,
do
this is
something
awesome.
with you dressed like that with the Power Rangers.
How is it wearing
Turtle.
this suit?
I hate it.
Yeah,
I bet.
It's so hot.
I guess
Like,
I can't really complain about.
Did
being
you
in
get
Red
the
Ranger
Pete?
costume
Like, did you get it
anymore.
as one or did you?
Everything
separate.
is no. So it's the hands are separate, the forearms are separate, the chest is separate, the shell. Like you have to put everything on. I can put it all on by myself. Oh, actually, you know what? That's one of the pictures. That's my Mark III right there, right in the
Okay,
middle.
yeah.
So that, I mean, there's probably other pictures if you go back, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, see, so that's actually a picture. Yeah, see, that was
shit.
my
It
first
does look
cosplay
bulky.
ever. But you got to remember, Mark III is a big suit. His suit was not a slim suit at all. So if you X that out, you'll actually see how young my son was right there because I dressed him as like Spider-Man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so he's now. This is cringe. I'm not coming with you anymore. So that's why.
No.
Nah, he's 16. You think
Yeah, he's too cool.
Yeah,
But he'll come back.
I came up, and
Anakin.
he hates giving me credit for this, but I came up with this idea for him to be. Yeah, so he looks so bad here because I had nothing like fitted correctly. I literally just threw it on and watched something come off right here. I was like,
that
look at
crotch
this.
piece. Oh no, dude!
Cut that off. So, anyways, I told him, I was like, listen, he likes Art the Clown. I said, we should do something creative with Art the Clown. I was like, everyone's doing the Santa Claus one. I was like, let's do something different. I was just like, he killed Santa, he wore a suit. I was like, what other suit looks like Art the Clown? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, McDonald's. So I was like, what if the idea of Art the Clown killing Ronald McDonald, what if we mashed those up? And he was like, I guess. So I had somebody help like make like a decapitated Ronald McDonald head. Again, wear the Ronald suit, bloodied up with the art. This kid posts it on TikTok. I came up with the name. I said, Art McClown.
Nice.
He went viral. Every video he posted was over 1 million. And then he got locked out of it. And he's like, I don't even care about it anymore. I'm like, that's because you got locked out of it. I was like, but he blew up and he was like, yeah, I got aura. I'm like, I came up with it.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, I came up with the idea. I came up with the whole costume. I'm like, I'm about to start wearing it. I was like, you don't even wear this anymore.
Yeah, you should.
I really should just start wearing it. But I just
Honestly.
thought that was like such a cool thing. But yeah, so
That
that
is sick.
suit,
You should do it for a special Halloween month. You know, you do it.
I'm thinking I should.
October.
But that Art the McClown, when I tell you, like, he walked around, like, just type it in really quick. I want to see if
It's gonna be on Instagram.
it should be on Instagram. There's probably no hits on there because his TikTok was bigger. But like, it looks so cool. And I remember recording the first video of him. I'm like, just walk out of this aisle. And he was like, for what? I'm like, bro. It's art dot and then like MC clown with a K.
Okay, art.mc.
And if it doesn't pop up, we could look up like TikTok. But like when I tell you, like, it just was such a cool.
Must be you, followed by Davey.
Yeah. So like, see that video right there with the blue wall.
Oh.
That was the first video I did for him, and on TikTok it blew up.
That's sick.
Yeah, that is.
And it was because everyone was just like, that looks insane, like to have it. So he didn't want to do that video. He was sweating. He was like, this is hot. I'm not doing it. I said, just do a video. And he did it.
Classic.
And ever since then, he blew up. He was like, yo, man, I got aura, bro. I'm like, okay. You didn't even want to do the video.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I remember we did those little photo shoots. Oh, yeah, I had him meet Art. So that was
nice,
super cool to meet Art like that.
Yeah, that is.
The guys that made Terrify went to my high school.
Are you serious?
Yeah, from Staten Island.
That's
Levy
super
Brothers.
cool.
Yeah,
I
dude.
actually think Art is genius. I feel like that movie coming out made horror movies like somewhat cool
Absolutely,
again. Because
yeah.
Like, between the new Michael movies and the new Scream movies, I'm like, no, just give us the classic horror, gore. Like, they get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, keep going. Just keep doing it. But like, yeah, so he's pretty much done with the character. He's not doing it anymore.
That's so funny.
So if you see that pop up, just know it's me randomly walking around.
Yeah. No, you should definitely do like a Halloween special. Go to like Sleepy Hollow and certain places like that.
Yeah.
I
during
know.
the season.
You know what? I don't have a lot of Halloween stuff. I did like Deadpool, Freddy Krueger mashup
I mean, that
before.
one. You could do that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's crazy is I'm actually working on a Jack Skellington because I always
nice.
wanted to
cool.
do that. So
Yeah.
it's actually in transit to my house. I'm still
cool.
working on it, but I had a guy 3D print the head with a moving mouth because I hate mouths that don't move and a character that talks. And I actually had somebody who helped 3D print the dog Zero, so he can hang on my waist, and
That's
I got the
awesome.
hands. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the red Santa suit because I feel like a lot of people
Yeah.
don't do that
Yeah.
with like a foot height increaser and just I don't know. I'm gonna try it. It's something different.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like who doesn't like, Jack Skellington? It's just like that movie's
It's
never
classic.
going away. It's
Yeah.
never going anywhere.
Exactly.
So that's one of the ideas I got going on because I'm always trying to like switch it up a little bit.
I guess we've jumped around a little bit, but like tell people how you first started, and you've told me a little bit off air when we first had our first call, but tell the people out there how it all first began, where you were like, this might be something I could do because you did a holiday party.
Yes. So my job, I work at a mortgage company, and they always do events for, the customers and stuff. And they just said, hey, this year we're going to do something different. We're going to do a Christmas event for the customers, all the customers we work with, and everyone in the office is going to dress up. So my boss, he's like, I'm going to be Santa Claus, and his mom also works. She's like, I'm going to be Mrs. Claus, and then everybody else was like elves. And I'm just like, yo, let me do Grinch, because Jim Carrey was like my guy in the 90s. And I got this cheap, it's on there somewhere if you look on my Instagram, but I got the cheap Amazon $80 one that everybody had. And I just said, yeah, I don't care. They bought it for me. And I just remember walking around the party just playing Grinch. And my boss came up to me, he goes, someone literally just asked us how much we were paying you because they thought, like, who is this guy? Like, he's great. And they're like, no, he just works here. And they're like, you didn't hire this guy? And they're like, no. And they were like, he's amazing. So I just like, wow, maybe I could, like, charge. So as a joke, like, I just said, hey, $50 and I'll put, oh, wait, did we go back? Oh, wow, we went way back.
Yeah, I scrolled.
I'm in like a Dumb and Dumber costume. That was just a regular Halloween. So wait, hold on, scroll up a little bit. Let me see, because keep going. You'll see, it looks like a cheap Grinch. Like, keep going. Wow, that was Stranger Things. Wow, I forgot half of these videos. Keep going.
Cheap Grinch,
right there.
right here.
That was it. That was the Grinch costume that everyone has that.
Wow.
So, there were all those videos.
Not everyone, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
I know people who dress up as the
you ever
Grinch.
see, true. But you ever see those videos where they're like stealing the tree and they're like taking and the kids are going crazy because it's like their parents.
That's it.
That's what I was just like, oh, I'm going to do that. So I literally said, I'll charge $50 and just see who wants me to come to their house. And I made like $400 or something. So imagine how many gigs.
Yeah.
And I was like, and everyone was like, oh, you were great. What's your information? And I was like, next year, I was like, I should probably upgrade it.
Yeah.
So I went to like $75 the next year. And then the year after that, I was like, okay, I think I got to go even harder, which is kind of where you see me at with the suit now. And what's crazy is I actually upgraded again for this year.
Really?
So I actually have a new mask coming.
And that just molds to your face?
So it's a silicone mask. Those
like,
silicone masks are like,
the movements and everything.
those masks are like $700 to $800.
Wow.
And a lot of times they're coming out of country. So, the tariffs now are crazy. The suit alone was from another maker and like somewhere else. That was like an $800 suit. So it's just like all this money because I wanted to look good.
Yeah.
Then I spent like $150 on contacts, which they suck. Those are so uncomfortable. And then I was like, you know what? So now I found like a better mask and a better looking suit. Because if you ever look at Grinch, his body is built kind of like an ape. You can actually see like his nipples and like it literally is going to be like, I think it's as close as I can get
to the movie
to not being like in prosthetics. Because I can't do prosthetics. Could I do it? Sure. But if you're doing 20 to 30 gigs a month, I can't do prosthetics every day. That's so much work. I need a mask that I can throw on with contacts that I'm just good to go when I get through the door.
Do you work with like specific makers, or do you just like search online? Like
I search. I literally will say, hey, this mask. Oh, let me look at this one. Oh, this one sucks. Let me go to the next one. I hate that mask. And then so what I did is I found a better looking mask, but the hair sucked. So I found a guy who lives in where the heck does he live? I don't know. He's in Germany, I think. And these silicone masks, you can buy them bald with no hair, and it's a little bit cheaper. And he's gonna hand punch the entire hair himself because when you get somebody who's that meticulous, the hair looks perfect. So he's gonna hair punch the entire thing for me and do the suit. And to me, I'm like, that's what it is. So I'll take a suit from this person. Like even my Deadpool suit is from California, but my mask is from the Philippines. Because I'm like, I don't care. If I like this, I'll mix and match. And a lot of people, where'd you get your suit? I'm like, well, the swords are from here. The guns are from here. The suit's from here. The mask is from here. Like the boots are from here. Like I switch everything because I like stare at, you guys know, look at all this stuff you have in here. Like, details when you see it.
Right.
And I don't know. One thing I'm very strict on is I don't like playing characters that I can't be. If I can't sound or act like that character, I don't want to do it. And Deadpool is like that one character that I've spent so much money on that I'll like, I don't know. I just feel like I like when people see, 'cause you know how many times people saw that video that you posted of me and they kept going, yo, I didn't even know that was you. I thought that was like a clip from behind the scenes or something because like your camera quality was so sharp and the mask is accurate.
And what you were doing and the way you sound and everything.
Yeah. And what's crazy is I think I sound like Ryan a little. I don't think I actually sound as close to Ryan as most people think. Maybe because like I have the ear for it. But like
I thought he did, Tony.
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah,
I do, but I feel like I hear like when I hear it, I'm like, oh, that sounds like it could be better. But other people are like, no. And I'm like, okay, because I used to just walk around cons and people would just be like, hey, Deadpool. And I'm like, oh, hello. And they're like, oh, you sound like him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Does your cosplaying and comedy ever like intermix where like you use pieces that you use in cosplay on
You know what?
stage?
It's funny you say that because there's a lot of Deadpool cosplayers. And I'll get slack for saying this. I feel like I'm going to have a Kanye moment where I could get canceled. But I feel like... I don't like the... How do I say it? There's certain Deadpool cosplayers that give the rest of them a bad name because they can come off, hey, I'm wearing Deadpool, so I'm just going to be overly creepy and obnoxious and annoying. Like, and I think that's... If you ever seen like an X-Men meetup and then a Deadpool shows up and they're like... Because sometimes they just don't play the character well. I'm not a comic Deadpool guy. I'm an MCU guy. So I'm playing Ryan. And I know how to play with it where I could say something that's offensive, but it's like in good fun. I'm not just going to say something that's aggressively like, okay, that was just rude. Okay. Like the typical Deadpool will just be like, hey, let me take a picture of you guys. And then, oh, I took a selfie. You're like, okay, I really just wanted you to take a picture. Like sometimes they're just overwhelming. And then I meet some and I'm like, okay, you guys are cool. And one guy came up to me who doesn't really play the character. And he goes, can I ask you a question? How do you come up with your jokes? And I was like, what are you talking about?
You're like, I'm a comedian.
No, but he literally was just like, I heard you talking to that lady over there, and I was just wondering and I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm responding to what they're saying. He's like, so you're not writing that? I'm like, I mean, I might have some classic lines that like, okay, this is from the movie, and I'll say this, but I'm like, half the time I'm just responding. And I think that's the difference of like being a comedian. There's that timing there that some cosplayers or just in general, people don't have because they're just like, well, I don't go back and forth with an audience. I don't have that. Like my new thing I started doing, I thought it was funny is I'll be at a convention and someone like takes a picture and I'm just like, how's the service on your phone? And they're like, it's all right. And I'm like, well, if you want, you can consider switching over to Mint Mobile for just $15 a month. And people are like, as a Deadpool, who says that?
Yeah.
Like no Deadpool cosplayer is saying that. I'm over here literally saying like, I'm gonna act like I'm selling Mint Mobile. And it's
isn't Ryan Reynolds still? Yeah.
That's the joke.
You are your parents.
Yeah.
It's like that commercial where it's like trying the other all
$15 a month for premium wireless.
like, don't become your parents. That's another insurance company.
I'm telling you, like it's just I don't know. Like that's the type of stuff that I do. I don't want to do the typical like. I don't know. I feel like if I see any Deadpool cosplayer, a lot of times they just go, and then that's their pose, and then they're done, which is all fine. You don't have to be the character, but to me, I tell people all the time, I love cosplayers. You guys are cool, but I don't come here for you guys. I come here to say hi, but because I like performing on stage, I'm on stage for a half hour, 40 minutes, depends on how long I'm there. When I'm at a convention, I genuinely love it because I'm like, I get to perform for 5, 6, 7 hours now, nonstop. If you see me, I walk around and I will. I don't want to just take a picture. I want to interact. I want you to leave and go, oh my God, that guy really felt like Deadpool. Like, I don't want to just take a picture. Like, I love to interact with people. Like, that's just my thing. I like entertaining. If I didn't like doing it, I wouldn't be there for all those hours. You know how many times cosplayers are like, I'm done. I'm like, not me. My cousin hates it.
Wolverine?
Yeah, because he's just like, oh, can we go? I'm like, you see how many people are here? They need us. And he's just like so over it. I'm like, your mouth is out. You can have a sip. Shut up. I'm like, you're fine. Wolverine's such an easy cosplay. He's like, I'm sweating. I'm like, you're drinking water in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm dying here.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like I said, that's just what I live for.
Well, I guess that's kind of goes into two things for me. It's like, how do you stay in character that long? Because I know Renee, when we do it, like especially at Terrificon, we have booths there.
Yep.
So we get to go sometimes and just like chill out for a sec. So how do you stay in that character for that long? And then like when do you change from Dave to Deadpool or the Grange? When is that moment? Is it in the car and you're like just like,
you know what I think it is?
Someone cuts you off.
If anyone here, if you dress up at all, let's just say the best costume or cosplay that you have, something that when you put it on, you go, I love the way this looks. When I see myself, like that moment, like where I'm not in a mask and I'm in the car and I'm driving there, I'm just me, I'm chopping it with my cousin. I'm like, yeah, man, well, hopefully let's get tacos later. Like, I'm just not even. And then when I put that mask on in that moment where I'm tucking everything in and my reflection and I catch myself, I kind of just have a, and it's fucking time. And then I just jump into character. It's just, I think seeing myself, and I think that's why I spend the time on the details, because I feel like at first glance, I catch people's attention because they're like, oh, wow, look at the attention to detail. Look at all the, like, if you look at my suit, all the scratches, all the marks, I stared at the movie for hours and sat there with 3D paint and stuff. And I was just like, oh, that scratch isn't there. It's here. And my cousin was like, who cares? I care. I did his entire suit because I made like the bullet holes.
Wolverine?
Yeah. So we bought the suit, but then we, weathering it. I like making a suit look dirty. I feel like the cleaner, especially for like a Deadpool suit, like you're not Spider-Man. You don't need to have a perfect suit. A Deadpool's literally never looked like a perfect suit. An hour into the movie, he's destroyed. So those are the details that I feel like when I see it. Plus, if you have any costume, it starts messing up after a while. You ever just have something and you're like, oh, it's breaking. With me, I'm just like, okay, cool. No one's going to notice because the rest of the suit is beat up. You have a perfect suit, one flaw is sticking out. So,
Princess Peach, when her dress ripped, didn't really fit character.
See, you can't do that.
No.
You can't do that, Princess. If you did
it ripped.
I don't remember.
I had to sew it.
You were ready to go home when it ripped, didn't you?
Yeah. Well,
right?
we're at the
it
movie.
ruined your vibe.
It did.
Yeah.
It looked like Princess Peach in distress.
Because then you just get that random person. Did you know? Yeah, I know it's ripped. Like, you ever just have that person telling you, or someone just like, hey, did you know? Yes, please just stop bringing it up. I don't even want to hear about it. Things break all the time. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about enough about like cosplay repairs. You know how many times the magnets are snapping, or an eye falls out, or guns pop, swords, everything can break. I can't tell you how much time I had to get this lady I have found who do alterations for me, like constantly. I'm like, I got a hole in the crotch. I don't know how it happened. Constantly fixing things. It's just nothing will stay perfect forever. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, especially if you're wearing it all the time.
I know I wear it too much.
Yeah.
I was gonna say just from I'm coming from the place of us creating like the Lord Zed costume and the first costume we made. There were so many things that we learned how to possibly try to do better for the next time, which we did, like different materials, different glue, all different things. Has this been a progressive learn as you go type of thing? You've always been like kind of crafty.
Nah, I was the worst crafter ever. A lot of times I'll ask my cousin when it comes to electrical things, like with Iron Man, he helped me with that entire suit because lights would go off. Oh, you got to solder this. I'm like, I don't need, bro, do you want me to buy a solder? I'll type it on Amazon right now. Like, I don't know how to do it. But with Deadpool, especially with Iron Man starting off, I realized like, okay, Velcro sucks. It's not holding forever. Hot glue, get it away from me. You just quickly learn like, yeah, this may work for today, but epoxy is like, now I don't use anything but epoxy. Like if I need something to stay, it's epoxy glue. If I need something to for my belt, Deadpool belt, you just think, oh, it's a belt. That's when I'll get Velcro and I'll tell my seamstress, like, hey, I need you to sew on Velcro here and here and here. Why? Because the belt keeps moving. Any other person would be like, who cares? But I'm like, no, there's nothing worse than me staring at a picture and my belt just shifted all the way to the side. So I got Velcro that holds my belt, Velcro that holds my holster, Velcro that holds my freaking wrist in, like every little thing. And it's not like, oh, let me just put a little piece of Velcro. Like Velcro helps with like fabric. But like if you got like 3D printing, any of that, like you got to just use epoxy glue. Like I learned, I actually upgraded my swords to rubber swords because for one, I hate taking out my swords. I don't know who came up with swords on the back, but it's not practical. I don't care if you're Leonardo or Deadpool. Like try sitting down.
Yeah,
you chop your head off.
You can't do this. You can't do it.
Yeah,
you can't sit in a car with swords on. So a lot of times I'm just like, you know what? And I went and found a maker who made me rubber swords. So it's just the handles are 3D printed and the whole thing is rubber now. So if you look in my videos on, probably not even on my story now, but that's how I was able to actually sit in the van. I couldn't sit in the van because of my swords. I was like, I did all this work and Wolverine's the only one that could freaking drive it. But now my rubber swords can just go and I can just put them like right behind me. The ones were wood before. They were a nightmare.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, you can't sit anywhere.
Yeah. So and plus the rubber, I feel like would last a little longer.
Yeah, and I can sit down and they just fold. Obviously, I'm not going to like put a strenuous on stress everywhere I go. But at least now I can just, I don't have to worry. I literally tested it and I just laid on my back and I was fine. Can't do that with it. And I was like, who came up with swords on the back? That's just not fun.
I feel like it'd be kind of, I was just like motioning it out. I feel like it would be kind of badass.
You can, but do you know how to put it back?
No, that's the part.
That's the part that sucks. Everyone's like, can you take a picture with your swords out? I'm like, yeah. Can you help me put this back? Because you can't see. There's no way you're like, oh, wait, how do you? 99% of the time, someone has to help me put my swords back in. So that's why I just said the new swords, they don't even come out. So when someone asks, hey, can your swords come out? I literally just go, it's rubber, bro. Doesn't even come out. Go away. So, yeah, just stay away from swords on your back.
What do you think about, like, because, I mean, from our experience going to cons, there's been an insane amount of growth of 3D printing with cosplay and also creators who have like vendors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like, I didn't hear you say you're working with 3D printing stuff, but what do you think about that?
So I bought a 3D printer. I 3D printed a couple things. Like I 3D printed the wheels on the wheelchair. That's why they have like the X symbol for X-Men, because I just thought, that'll make it different than just a regular wheelchair.
Yeah. Like it's Professor Xavier's.
Exactly, yeah. And then I painted it like Wolverine because I'm like, this seems like something Deadpool would do. And a lot of people are like, are you pushing Professor Xavier? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, didn't you see the sign? It says Tilly's 90. But 3D printing, like for example, like an Iron Man suit, I will be the first one to tell you, like I had mine commissioned because there's just so much to it.
It's so crazy.
That's why like my suit is not overly comfortable, because like when you have something that's 3D printed, you move around in it, you spend a day in it, and you go, you know what sucks? This piece. I got to change it. I got mine commissioned, so however it is, I'm like, this is how it is. But like people go and they work on it. I see these Iron Man cosplayers that can kneel down, they can sit, they can do actual poses, they can go upstairs easily. It's because they literally worked on mobility. How do I change this? What can I trim? So I noticed like a lot of the Iron Man cosplayers tend to not have a lot in the crotch area, like the legs. Like if you ever notice, like whatever fabric, if they're wearing something, if it's more exposed. Mine, I was like, I don't want that exposed. I want it all covered like a suit. It was stupid because now like, I can't move that well. So that's why when you see these guys who have that area open, it's because that's what gives them that mobility to bend down, to shift and all that. So I mean, it depends on what you want to sacrifice for the look. But like I said, that Iron Man suit, I think it's just going to be a display piece.
Yeah.
Because if I break it, I don't want to redo it.
Yeah, no, definitely not. For 3D printing, I've seen helmets are probably the best use case for them. And then if you're someone like that guy you took a photo with, who's
frankly built,
if you got to see his stuff, it is ridiculous how good he is at building cosplays.
But what's crazy is if you watch his stuff, he'll show you all the time. This broke, traveled, this cracked, this paint cracked, and I'm just like, yeah. If you're someone who's printing on a regular basis, you don't get as frustrated if something breaks because you're just like, I'll just go make a new one. But if you're someone who commit, which by the way, I feel like a lot of cosplayers get slack if they get commissioned stuff and you didn't make, who cares? First of all, if you're getting commissioned and you're commissioning any other work, you're supporting another artist. So if that person maybe is not a cosplayer, support other people's work. I'd rather, if I feel like you do it the best, I'm going to pay you for your services, support you, tag you. When people say, where'd you get this? Oh, so-and-so made it. So it's just like, I'll commission things all the time. But when you commission things and they break, you're going to be a little more upset versus if you just made it on your own.
It is a learning curve, though, the 3D printing, to be that level.
Well, my 3D printer stopped working. And then everyone was like, oh, yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
You gotta get another one. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not getting another one. That's it. I'd rather just pay. If you don't print on a regular basis, wouldn't you rather just pay the $100 or so when you need something commissioned versus let me just buy another $300 printer in case I need to print something that's going to take 20 minutes? Like, no, I'm good. Now it's just a decoration in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm not using it anymore. I give up.
It's tough. It's definitely not the easiest thing to learn, but it does have its benefits when you're at that level for sure. But if you're like you said, just
if you have time to sand,
you
know how much sanding goes into it. Unless some people don't care. It's the 3D print lines. Who cares? But like,
no.
It's
I didn't realize that it was sanding that makes it
smooth.
Yeah.
So like
it's plastic.
Those really good 3D printers will see people in 3D printed stuff and they're just like, a lot of lines there you didn't sand out.
And sometimes they'll even do imperfections in certain areas that like if you printed it again, that's not going to be there. You
Oh
know?
yeah,
It's
that's why a lot of
crazy.
times
It's
they
just
make their suits look damaged and stuff because you can hide
Yeah.
a lot of things with that. But if you have like a perfectly weld suit, and then let's just say you painted the whole suit, and now you started seeing some print lines anywhere, you're like, I'm not really doing this.
Yeah. It's
So
too much.
print lines are like, I don't care about them,
Mm-hmm.
but like they do stand out when you have like an HD image of something, and you're like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
3D printers, they'll judge them. There's some people out there that go like, oh, its print lines are horrible. I'm like, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Had someone else commission it.
Yeah. You've been in cosplaying for 4 years now.
This is my 4th year, yeah.
Have you seen it change at all since you got in, or is it basically the scene and how it is?
I think when I came in, it was at the start of it really getting popular, which is kind of how I fell into it. Because everyone says it wasn't like this a decade ago. I think there's a lot of OG cosplayers that go, I don't like the way it is now. It seems like it's a popularity contest and this and that, blah, 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 blah. And I like it when it was smaller. And now it's too big. Like, obviously, everyone's complaining about New York Comic-Con prices jumping up. And, yeah, they're like $100 a day. People are like, they were like $60 back then. Now then they went to 70, and now they keep going up and up and up. And I'm like, well, everything's going up. Milk is going up. I'm not gonna not drink milk anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's just like the gas is going up. What am I not gonna drive? So like people are like, I'm not going like, and there's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people are saying now I'm gonna just go to small cons. I'm not going. I'm like, to each his own. But
There's still going to be a lot of people.
I'm going to New York Con. Like last year, I got a content creator pass, and I didn't even think they were gonna approve me for that. I just applied to apply, and I was like, do I go Thursday through Sunday? And I was like, and everyone was like, nah, people don't really dress up like that on Thursday. It's like more of a shopping day. And I was like, I'm going to try it. I went on Thursday as my Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And when I tell you that Thursday was better than any Saturday of any other convention I've been to.
Wow.
That's how there was so much cosplay. And I'm like, this is what they're saying is not that great. I was like, no, I'm going every year Thursday through Sunday. Like, that's the only time I will go every day to a convention. So I was getting ready to apply this year again. And obviously everyone's, oh, the tickets are expensive. And they go on sale like in June 14th. So I'm waiting for them to post content creator open up. And then they post the other day that it's open. And they use my picture.
What?
Yeah, so if you go to New York Comic Con page.
They do have a disclaimer, like anything that you like.
Oh,
share,
I'm not mad about it.
No.
But I'm like, you better approve me.
Yeah.
That's all I want. So like, yeah, right on their Instagram, I literally was
Their Instagram, Tony.
on their actual Instagram post, and I'm sitting here going, everyone's like, I forgot I was scrolling, and I was like, who's using my picture? Like I was already annoyed, and I was like, oh, that's New York
I think
Comic
it's like
Con.
New York Comic Con, Tony.
Oh, is it what?
No, like NY Comic Con.
Is it? I have no idea. I think
Pretty
it's
sure. I remember it wouldn't come up like how you did it. I did it the same way as you one time. Nope, that's not it, I guess.
Look at this guy giving the finger. Wow.
Dang.
I don't think that's them.
That's aggressive. Like that is like
I thought that was my page. I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what that is.
what do you think it is? NY Comic
It's not New York Comic Con?
I thought it was
That's so weird.
NYCC, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Maybe type in NYC. I could have
it's
swore it's
New York written out Comic Con.
So the whole thing's written out.
Yes.
Yeah, so they like posted a picture of me, and I was just like, yo, if I don't
Yeah, wow,
get.
there you are.
Yeah, right
That's
there.
you right there?
That's you right there.
Oh, shit, dude.
And it was crazy because there was a Spider-Man that was standing next to me. And I was just like, the first thing I thought about was him thinking like that he was cropped out.
Ah.
And he reaches out to me. He's like, should I
go.
apply? And then I immediately was thinking of that. I can't even remember his name right now from The Boys. When he was like, that's my shoulder. Remember he like got cropped out of the.
I
he,
didn't watch that show.
I love that show.
But he was like, that's my shoulder. They cut me out. And that was immediately what I thought about. He's like, should I apply? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm sorry they cut you out. But so, of course, I applied. And I'm like, I hope they approve me. Because, yes,
Deep.
that was
deep.
literally what he said.
He's an insane
You don't know the show.
Stop it, Tony. I tell Tony he would like it. He doesn't want to watch it.
I don't have time to watch it.
Yes, you do. You watch other
No, I
shit.
can't. No, I gotta
We're
rip
going to
on
have to crop so much out of this interview.
No,
so
no.
we just go, did I ever tell you
absolutely
my
not.
Ryan Reynolds story?
I was gonna get to
I
like
forgot about that. I never even
wow.
told that one.
awesome moments. Like so, yeah. I guess
No,
you
we're
could go-
done now, so.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us it.
This is just for us. The interview's over. Yeah, no, I'll try to keep it short. So Ryan
no.
Reynolds,
No,
he
Tony,
went
don't listen
to
to Tony.
Yeah, sorry, Tony.
Yeah, I don't have bedtime.
That's all right.
Yeah.
This is TikTok right now. You're banned. So, Ryan Reynolds and Sean. I'm the worst. Is it Sean Levy? Levy? I don't even know
I'm pretty sure it's Levy.
Levy. I'm saying it right. They announced that they were coming to Yale, and they were just going to do like a sit-down interview talking about, all the projects they'd done, Deadpool included. So I found out, and I was like, you know what? Here's the thing that got me mad. When Deadpool and Wolverine was having like all these whole like debuts of the movie coming out in New York, all these cosplayers I was seeing going, nobody was telling me. Like they were telling me the day of, and I'm like, why didn't nobody tell me? And I guess, sometimes people are like, I don't want to tell a lot of people in case all of us can get in. So like, and I found out New Haven was doing it, I was like, I'm not telling no one. I'm not posting it. I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
So I told my cousin, and I was just like, look, they said that tickets are on a first come basis, like meaning like you just gotta get there. So tickets, I think, were, I don't know. Let's just say that they said the doors opened at 6. Me and my cousin, we got there at like 2:30.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, I'm not playing around. I said,
Was anyone there?
There was like 4 people there.
That's pretty crazy.
So I just said, yo, we should dress up. You know how many people are going to dress up? This is going to be great. Nobody dressed up. Me and my cousin went as full on Deadpool and Wolverine. And, I just said, let's carry the mask. We don't want to give them a reason and be like, you can't come. Because I know masks are funky with, certain places. So I was just like, let's just take our mask with us. We don't want to alarm anybody to tell us to turn back around. Got there. And by the time it started building up, we started seeing the line get so crazy behind us. And I was like, well, the good thing is we're like 4th in line. So when they opened the door, I just remember them saying, like, general admission, like, you just go where you go. Now, that thing in there, they have like 400, 500 seats. As it was happening,
I kicked someone to get front row.
So as I'm getting ready to go in, the guy goes, because I had my skeleton. I was like, oh, this will get Ryan's attention. And the guy goes, you can't bring that in. I'm like, everything that's here, I left my guns in the car. You're telling me the skeleton, he can't bring it in. So I'm like, I told my cousin, I'm like, Jules, just hold the spot. I got to run back to the car. So as I run back to the car, he's calling me. And I'm like, what is he calling me for? Tell me he's seeing Ryan Reynolds right now. So I'm coming back, and he goes, yo, bad news. I'm like, what? He goes, I just dropped my helmet, and he broke it in like 4 different pieces. He wore this thing like twice. So I'm like, bro, you know what? It's fine. We're not wearing the helmets. Let's just, so when it opens, he just runs to the front row. So now I'm trying to find him, and I'm like, yo, we're in the front row. Who cares? We're good. We'll get another one made. If I 3D printed myself, I wouldn't have to worry about it. But we're sitting there, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, yo, let's hopefully when they come out, maybe we'll get their attention. So Ryan and Sean come out. Sean points at us, and Ryan was just like, and then they sat down. I'm like, well, that may be the only interaction we get, because sometimes they just go on with the show, and they don't even care. So they're doing the interview. I'm talking about they're like a half hour in. So we're just accepting, like, this may be all. The acknowledgement we get. And just like he's talking to you right now, he had a water, and he's just like, Sean, can I stop you for 1 second? There's 2 guys dressed here like Deadpool and Wolverine, and I know that can be hot. So let me give them my water. And stands up and like goes to the end of the stage and hands like the water to both of us. And we just were like, what's happening? What's happening? Gives us the water, and I kind of just was like, yo, so nice to meet you. And then you could tell he was like, I got to go sit back down. So I'm like, oh. You know what? That's good enough. I was like, I'll take it. So everyone's like clapping because we stood up and we sat back down. And then right before he was getting ready to leave, like one little kid like ran up to the stage to have him sign something. And at that point he kneeled down, and I was just like, oh, this is my moment. So I pushed a whole bunch of kids out of the way because I didn't care. And I just ran up, and I couldn't think of anything. So like it was probably like the worst look, but I was just like, can you sign this? And it was literally just like my glove. And he was like, oh, are you sure? I was like, yo, please, man, please. He was like, I told you, stay hydrated. And he just signed it. And then I literally remember my cousin had it on video, and I was literally like shaking. And I was just like, I can't believe Ryan Reynolds just signed like my glove in my Deadpool suit, like while I'm wearing it. Like couldn't have happened any better than that. Because I feel like if you meet somebody at a convention, it's different. It's very like quick, hi, see you, bye. I feel like
especially in those scenarios where you're paying to go just take a photo.
I feel like if I ever saw him, I'd be like, remember when you went to Yale? Like,
yeah,
I feel like there's a chance he's gonna remember that. So, Yeah, so I posted the video of like me, shaking his hand or him signing it, and then I took the water bottle and I took the label of the water bottle because I thought that would be like really weird. But I put it in a frame with the glove signed, and I just like put it on my wall with a picture of him like signing it. Yeah. And to me, I'm just like, they always say don't meet your heroes, and I was so scared. I'm like, yo, if he's a dick, I don't even know if I want to keep playing the character. But because he gets a bad rap.
He does.
But I was just like, you know what? I don't know if it was because everything that was going on with Blake, but he was cool that day. I was like, I'll take it. Like
that'll make someone act crazy. You know,
in my mind, I was like, thank you, Blake. I have no idea.
That shit was crazy. Like, whatever.
Just insane. And then he posts like the picture of him, Sean, in the interviewer, and he went like this. And immediately everyone just rushes the stage to like be in the background. And I just remember telling my cousin, like, don't stand behind them. That's stupid. And we like went all the way to the left. So when you looked at the picture, you could see us like right in the front row. And I'm just like, you never stand behind someone when they're taking a selfie. You go in the back.
Yeah.
So it was just cool to be like, you know what? I met him and I don't even know if I want to meet him again. Because I'm like, I don't want to stain the reputation that I had. Yeah. I wanted to meet Robert Downey Jr. I just don't know if that's ever going to happen.
Did you have a chance to yet or no?
I saw that he was doing like a play on Broadway like a while back before.
You just, it's dark and all of a sudden the Iron Man.
I was going to show up to the play, but I just feel like, I don't know. You know when like an actor's trying to like move on from something?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know if
I feel like he's cool enough though.
Yeah, but then I was like,
and I think it'd be hilarious to like.
But I couldn't sit. Laugh. I was like, "What? How would I show up in an Iron Man suit to a play?"
Yeah, the theater people won't appreciate that. No,
not even that. Yeah. I couldn't sit. I can't sit in a 3D printed suit. What am I going to stand for 2 hours and wait for intermission?
He's just looking at him standing.
Yeah,
he's like
standing in the middle of the aisle.
Catches you every second, like in the back, like when he's doing his play.
Like I can't even take off my own helmet if I tried because when it's 3D printed, you're just limited. You can't reach. So I'm like,
good thing you're not claustrophobic.
Oh no, I would. There'd be no way. As much as I stay in a suit and never eat anything or don't touch anything, like Iron Man, like I literally have to walk around my cousin like. Thankfully, it was him because I was telling him, I'm like, yo, I'm starving. And I remember we went up like upstairs in New York Comic Con and he was like feeding me like pretzel bites. And I'm like opening the mask and I'm just like, thanks. I don't want to have like a random person like feeding me. So I was just like, yeah,
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, this sucks. So I don't know. I mean, to me, that was just a cool memory. At least I like, not a lot of Deadpool cosplayers can say like, I met Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
And for me, for someone who's just like, yo, like I get a lot of people say like, yo, you're one of my favorite Deadpool cosplayer. So for me to be like, oh, and I met him, like it's just like I can't ask for anything else. Like I feel like
it's meant to be.
3-4 years ago, I never even thought I'd be doing this, and then now here I am. Fast forward, and I'm doing all these stupid videos. New York Con's posting me on their page for content creators. I met Ryan Reynolds. Like it's just like, even dressing up as Donatello, meeting the entire cast of Ninja Turtles, and taking a picture of him, knowing that he was actually in the Donatello. Like what's crazy is I didn't even ask him for a picture. I just walked up. And what's his name? Why am I drawing a blank for Kino?
Kino. Oh God.
Right? So bad. Crop out the part of us saying what's his name.
No, it's okay. He'd respect it. Ernie Reyes Jr.
There we go.
Such a classic name.
Yeah,
too.
he was Ernie Reyes sitting Jr. there. Yeah. He was at like a higher up table, like it was a couple steps up, and I just walked by, and he just goes, "Oh hell yeah!" And just got down and just said, taking a picture, and he posed with the bow staff. And then as I was walking by, April O'Neil goes, "Oh my God,
Which one?
The original from 1990.
Cool. Yeah,
Halloween
like her.
Town.
Yeah,
she
Halloween
was there,
Town,
and she just goes, she was taking pictures with fans, and she goes, "Can we get you to jump in this photo?" And I'm like, I want to sit on the end. And I told the person I was with, I was like, take a picture because this is my picture now. And we're just going to crop out these other 3 random people on the left. And I had my son dressed as a foot soldier because I made a foot soldier.
Awesome. Yeah.
It was so hard to make a foot soldier. Like, you know how they have like these little holes in their mouth? I just got like a bunch of washers. And I literally like glued it to his foot soldier. Came out so good. Everybody kept saying, "Where'd you get this made?" And I'm like, I used a black mask. I had some 3D printed eyes, and I put like washers on his mouth, and then I got a bandana, and I went to the mall, like when they embroider like stuff, and I said, "Can you put the foot symbol?" Yeah, see. So like it came out so good because if you look at their mask, you're like, how do you make that? And then I got him to meet the original Shredder. He took a picture with him.
Oh, what's his name?
James. Is it James?
James Kino or something?
I'm the worst with names.
Yeah, it's okay.
But he was super cool because I didn't even know until I was older
James
that
Saito.
I didn't know it was 2 different shredders.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know.
Which was what shredder did we almost
Saito.
Saito.
Yeah,
That's him right
he
there.
was sick at Terrificon. So for him to do an interview was like, we'll let you know, and then he just didn't feel good enough. But I mean, we got Kevin Eastman, so
Yeah, that was
Yeah, you
awesome.
can't really
that
beat
was
that.
awesome.
yeah, you can't.
Nah, that's
He gave us time.
He came first of all.
Yes.
he was at the table right across from where our booth was, and
Oh,
so
wow.
we saw like there was a long line
So
the entire
many.
day, right?
Yep.
He stayed well past the hours to make sure he saw every single person online, and then he came early
Yeah.
to have an interview with us before his
What?
time would even start.
And didn't
That's
charge us
crazy.
for a single autograph.
Nothing, and he like gave us his undivided attention.
I feel like
Yes.
the people from the 90s, I don't know why, are like the coolest people that I usually meet.
Yeah.
Because like I said, even when I remember when I had my son take a picture with Shredder, I kind of let him have his moment. I said, you take a picture. I don't want to be in the picture with you. I want you to, have your little moment. And I just remember that was the one time I broke character. I just said, I'm dehydrated. And those hands, like when I pull the hands off, like sweat will pour out. Like that's how sweaty it gets. And I just remember at one point I just said, I got to take the head off. And I took it off and I was like, and
James?
what's his
Ernie?
name? The who plays
Saito.
Splinter. Elmo's voice.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. And he's like a petter.
Yeah.
Clash.
Is it something Clash? Kevin Clash?
No.
Am I tripping?
Splinter.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Splinter.
Isn't it Kevin Clash or something? It's something like that. I know I'm not going crazy.
Kevin Clash.
Kevin Clash. I
Yeah.
was close. What did
Yeah,
I say?
you were. You said Kevin.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
Kevin.
He saw me because he was obviously right there next to all the other turtles, and he just goes, "Yo, my man, I know." And he told his handler, he was like, "Give him a bottle of water." So he was cool enough to just like, I didn't ask him for a picture or anything, but
Yeah.
he just was like, "Yo, take this bottle of water, man. I know you're hot."
Yeah.
So
That's
just to
nice.
be like, "Yo, Kevin Clash just gave me a bottle of water."
Yeah.
like it was from his handler.
You could have like a wall of fame of water bottles.
That's what I'm thinking, right? This is
it's
why
like
I
a
don't.
reoccurring theme.
This is why
Yeah.
you don't eat before a convention, because some famous person will hydrate you if they see that, like, oh, this guy needs it. Yeah, Kevin Clash.
But wait, can I actually have your water bottle?
I just didn't drink it yet, and there's no label on it, so you're gonna have to actually keep the entire.
Bottle?
You're gonna have to keep the entire bottle. But wait, so I have to ask you, because you guys have asked me, like, out of all the people that you met, who's like your coolest celebrity?
Well, that's
interaction?
easy for me. Theirs is going to be different, but mine is.
How do you know? You don't know that?
I know it.
You don't know that.
Yours is gonna be different than mine. Mine's Jason David Frank, the OG.
Can't get mad at that. At
Yeah,
all.
and,
Can't
like,
get mad at that.
We got to meet him, and he was better than the character. And there's just not. I can't say enough good things about him. Mighty Morphin Power Plumbers is in honor of him. Everybody knows that. That's why we started the series.
Yep.
Do something creative for his death. But he was the best. And we also got Legend of the White Dragon stuff, which is coming out November 20 or
Oh, wow.
August 28th.
Okay.
It's his last movie.
How long has that been in like production? Because I was gonna say, I think I remember hearing about it, but I didn't know they were still gonna finish it.
It's going to be in theaters. They got
wow.
like $1 million donated to them from.
That's what it
fans.
was. It was because of donations that helped funded the rest of the movie. Am I mistaken when I heard that, or no?
To even make it better, to be honest. They went back and did better CGI and all this other stuff.
Really?
So I don't know. I feel like it was announced in 2020, maybe. I can't remember now, but officially.
I was gonna say 2020.
Yeah.
So I was like, I heard about that a long time ago.
Yeah. And shout out Nate Green, who's a friend of the show's, friend of Downtime. He was a Kickstarter donor.
Okay.
So that big print, he donated to the studio.
Yep.
Nate, and we've now since got it signed by Jason Font, who's a Time Force Power Ranger who's also in the film. His daughter Jenna Frank, who's awesome, she's just like him, and she was a Yellow Ranger. I can't remember who she was, Tony, but she plays the mom in Legend of the White Dragon.
Real.
So we got
that's
all
cool
theirs.
to be able to get her. Wow.
We got to get Aaron. I can't say his last name. It's like Schoenke. But he's like the villain in it, and also the director.
And this is set to come out when?
August 28th, Power Ranger Day.
This year?
Power-
This August 28th?
Yes.
You don't know this?
No, well, it's been,
I know, I should.
well, she's also heard about it since its origins now,
Yeah.
and it's like we've We've been waiting for a date forever, and they finally came out with it.
That's super. I didn't
I
know
like
it was that
ignored
soon.
the emails.
I feel like,
all
are they promoting this right now? Because I haven't heard anything about
They
it.
finally recently got like the release date because of distribution. So I'm sure when it gets closer to it, like we got one of their figures, that action figure in the middle. Those are shadow
blue-
pop displays.
Oh, okay.
That blue one.
Yep.
Is one of the action figures from it, and it's signed by his daughter because
Wow.
we got that after meeting him.
That's great. Yeah, I feel like they need to start posting.
But yeah,
something
the Power
soon. What are they
Rangers-
pulling a doomsday, and we're just not going to see anything until the movie's about to come out?
I'm sure they would have an incredible turnout no matter what.
Because that fan base is so
It's so
strong.
strong.
Yeah, like no one, you don't even have to promote it heavy. Because I feel like the people who are gonna go regardless what gets shown, even if it looks horrible. Like we're going.
I'm just gonna finish the Nate Green thing because it made me think of it. He is a Kickstart donator, whatever level he was at.
Yep.
He got the print, and you get a DVD copy, which he's gonna send to us. Which I'm super
Bad it's
excited
not
to
a
have here.
That's very
VHS
nice.
for you.
We have a converter to
Okay.
convert it to VHS.
She's like, I want it for VHS
Don't
at
worry.
11 o'clock at night when I'm getting ready
I
to
also
lay
have a
down.
DVD player. I'm not like,
Is it one of those DVD players that are connected with a VHS?
yeah.
We have a
and
bunch of
it's
those
Blu-ray.
here.
We
It's
have a bunch of
Blu-ray.
them here.
I always look for those at like Goodwills just
They're
to see if they're
expensive.
there.
They're expensive.
never there.
The combo
That's because
Mambos-
Mike takes them.
Yeah, Mike does travel all throughout Connecticut, and he swipes everything.
Looking for them?
Yeah.
because my thing is we have other like ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
And I want as many as we can get with CRTVs and everything, but also it's good to have. Like we've gone through a bunch of VCR and DVDs that
I
just
have
like get out.
I feel like I have so many now that are just like at my mom's house. And
Yeah.
She's like, "What do you want me to do?" I'm like, "I don't know. Just leave them in your house."
Yeah, no,
Like, I'm
don't-
not picking them up to putting in my closet.
I wouldn't
just
get rid
leave
of
them in
them.
leave them in my old room. I'm not picking them up.
Yeah, keep them. It's definitely worth it. Physical media is making a comeback.
All right,
But-
so that was your go-to. Like that was your.
That's my guy. For
That's
me,
not your guy. I'm
No.
kidding.
no.
Is it not yours?
No.
I'm curious to hear Tony's favorite.
I
'cause
know his.
I'm interviewing you guys now.
No, it's fine.
This
No,
is
you
called
can do that. It's
Uptime
fine.
now.
Yeah,
Well, it's
you say
funny.
that.
We
Yeah.
have. It's funny you say that because we have Downtime TV LLC. This is the media company, all fun creative. But we also have Uptime Productions LLC,
I guess I
which
should
is
have
all
copyrighted that.
outsourced.
Yeah.
It's all of our outsourced work for businesses and companies.
I was gonna tell you, I've been doing Uptime for a while now. I should've told you.
That's so funny. I already know.
imagine
Tony.
if
No,
you were
see,
the-
like, you don't know.
I
though,
do.
Okay,
I do.
It's either going to be Brian O'Halloran.
I knew it.
I knew it. Or honestly, the Michael Rooker interview was
epic.
was awesome.
I hear he's awesome.
They both
He
are.
is such
he
a
takes so
stand-up
much time
guy.
with people. I've heard.
Yeah, they both do. Brian O'Halloran does too, and Brian was, I don't know, he's from Clerks. I don't know if you've ever seen Clerks.
Yep.
Yeah, he was like, he's Dante. He's the main character of the movie, right?
I think he was at Rhode Island Con, if
He
I'm
was.
not
Yes,
mistaken.
yeah,
I actually
yeah.
said hi to him.
Yeah,
really
he was
quick.
upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the way
he's
in the
great.
back
Yes.
left-hand corner.
Yes,
I remember.
yes,
I remember where he was. See?
And he's great too, because even like he lives. I'm from Staten Island originally. He lived there for a little bit. He's obviously Jersey, so like
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Staten
Tony
Island
and him like
Chase.
kiss when they talk.
Yeah, we like we make fun of Connecticut pizza a little bit, dude, which
Make
is great.
fun of?
That's
yeah,
right. Yeah,
they're
yeah.
haters.
What do you mean?
Because it's like not the best pizza like at all, dude. Yeah, you can go, dude. Honestly. yeah. But also, yeah, Rooker was great. I mean, he was just freaking hilarious.
He did a shtick with us. Like we were just telling it the other day, but essentially he was like, all right, I'll do the video interview, but you got to play along with me to Tony because Tony was interviewing him. And he basically wanted to act like he was miserable and upset
Oh, that's how he was.
throughout the whole
Yeah, yeah,
interview.
yeah. Oh.
And then at the end,
I feel like you would appreciate it.
No,
You
I
would-
would have
yeah,
loved
it was a
that.
shtick.
That's what I'm doing now.
yeah. And Tony, like I said it when I was explaining the story last time, but Tony's into niche things. For example, watches. He's super into watches.
Why?
I don't know. He just has his
I like
like
watches.
he has his like
I like
I
watches.
just think it's
like,
cool.
you know,
Tell the time.
ADHD, autistic type of focus on certain
You
things.
can call it whatever you want.
That's you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
mean,
it.
yeah,
That's
watches
you.
is your thing because pizza's clearly not.
Yes.
Oh, stop it! Stop!
But yeah, he made a comment because Rucker was like, I'm still doing these things, blah, blah, blah. I need the money. It's all gone or something like that. And Tony's like, yeah, you spent it all on that and named the watch.
Oh.
And that broke him. He got out of character.
Yeah, that's right. Who's
with it.
autistic
So
now?
is that what it is? Like you just When people are talking, you're just automatically
can
looking
bring
at
it
their
up.
watches.
Well,
He will.
You're like, oh, geez, look at this
Before-
guy.
No, it's even
Honestly,
before
yeah, I
talking
will.
to them.
Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
notice it before.
Yeah.
He'll be
will,
like,
yeah.
we'll be in line. He'll be like, he's wearing a Rolex. Well, you know how much that is?
So are you watching the roast of Kevin Hart and looking at all the watches? Because I was seeing I was seeing everyone
Yeah,
break
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Like the Rock's watch, I think was like $4 million.
yeah, dude, yeah, it's funny. I follow a few accounts that do that. They'll be like,
He's so excited.
they'll be like, yeah, these are all the watches at the F1 race this weekend or whatever. And it's like, yeah, this
I
is-
didn't realize there's people who like I don't even know how it came across my algorithm. I'm scrolling, everyone's like every watch at the Kevin Hart roast. I'm like, who's paying attention to this?
Yeah.
It's
me.
this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Like
it
this
is.
is who it is.
Yeah, that's right.
You get to see him live. So I knew it was Dave O'Halloran, though, just so you know.
Brian.
Brian, sorry.
But it's still not, it's kind of like a 1A, 1B thing. You
Yeah.
know, like there was great interviews.
It's like they're both
really
your
appreciate
kids. You
them.
love them both.
Yeah, sure. Honestly, Billy Zane was a good interview.
Yes.
But he's just a little,
He was just being Marlon Brando still.
he was really like into himself.
Yeah. Oh.
I felt that vibe.
Yeah.
And I
it-
didn't talk to him, but my cousin was like,
Connecticut.
that's his problem.
Yeah, it was a little bit like, oh wow, like, I can't believe we're in Connecticut here. It was like a casino in the middle of Connecticut. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
I can't wait to go to Mystic.
I'm like, I'm all for bashing Connecticut a little bit, but I was like, you know what, dude? Like,
Yeah,
you're
that's
coming
clear.
off, you're coming off a little bit too like.
Well, I remember, like I said,
You
he
know?
walked by my
Prestigious.
cousin, and my
Yeah.
cousin was dressed as Wolverine. So as like, kind of, my cousin wasn't trying to go up to him. He just was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He gave him he tried to give him a high five, and he literally was just like, "Not with those clothes."
Yeah,
And I'm just like, it's kind of funny, but I'm like, you could have did it.
Yeah.
Like, what was that about?
it's tough.
Like, I have a child. Like, that's all I think
Yeah,
about when
yeah.
I see him, and I'm just like, you're still the guy from Titanic, bro.
Yeah.
but
But
he,
steal
I
someone's
mean,
kid to get on a boat.
he did give us the interview, which I thought,
did.
like, I
Yeah.
thought
We
we,
did not
weren't
think-
gonna get.
I'm
it.
Yeah.
surprised you got
You know?
one.
Yeah,
to
me
be
too.
honest
Me
with you.
too. I don't know what it was, but
It's Tony's stash.
probably.
Yeah, just like D-Flex and decoys everybody. Like,
Was he wearing?
they had
What kind
like
of
a
watch was
system
he wearing?
malfunction.
I don't recall. I don't think he was
Oh,
wearing a
you're-
watch.
I-
He was just looking
I
at the
don't think
toothpick
he
in his
was,
mouth.
dude.
He
Well,
had a
he had
toothpick
like
in
he had like a
He's gonna watch this interview at all.
what do you call that? Not a scarf, but a
It's something he
What the hell-
balaclava.
No,
I
what
just
does
wanted to say that
Fred
word.
wear from Scooby Doo? An ascot. He had an ascot on.
And
don't
like
even
some
know that word.
Exactly. It's
Fred
like-
from,
yeah.
from Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Like his
That orange
that thing that
little
you just
tie.
tie around
yeah,
your
yeah,
neck.
it's just a little ascot. Okay,
That's
That's what he was
exactly-
wearing.
That's what he's
and
wearing.
That tells you everything.
It does.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah.
It's not a fedora, but it's like that old school 30s hat.
He did
yeah,
have
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
Spitfire
like he was still in
Yeah.
Titanic.
Spitfire.
Yeah, literally.
Spitfire.
Yeah, oh
was
man.
Titanic.
Marlon
and-
Brando movie was just coming out in a couple months, and he was definitely like in there.
Yeah,
Still.
he was good though in that movie too.
He was.
a good actor.
We saw it in theaters.
Marlon Brando, he was tip top.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even mess with. I said one quick thing to him as like Deadpool, and he was just like, "No." It's like, "Where's the heart of the ocean?"
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
not
oh
in the
my
movie.
God.
Yeah, no.
Like, he was
Well,
not.
Phantom was
It's
supposed to
crazy.
get Phantom was supposed to be a trilogy, so
Yeah,
he's
they
probably
say.
tight at superhero stuff. What about you, Renee?
Speaking of endurance, well, we were talking about endurance during from an hour ago.
Oh my
I
God.
feel like
How long has it been? I'm so sorry.
no,
no,
this
this is
show
great.
usually
You kidding
goes
me?
like hour and a half or so.
What are we now?
We're at
Hour 15.
15, give or take.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Is the famous people, like sometimes I feel like they can't handle it the entire time, which I completely understand. I would never be able to do something like that. But it seems
What do
like,
you mean, like sit and be like a
Yeah.
guest and actually?
yeah, and talk to people
Oh.
all day. Like what's it, what's his name? Titanic dude, Brian
Billy Zane.
Billy
Billy
Zane.
Zane. Like he was like half here, half not there. We could call him at the end of the day, and it was like very clear he was exhausted,
Probably
which I
drugged up.
understand.
After
Yeah, I
a
think it was-
convention, I
You
get
know,
that. I
yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like cons weren't like if I wasn't here doing this, I wouldn't go to cons because it's not really my thing.
Sure.
But I would say it was really cool meeting I don't even know her name. The
Sounds so cool.
the
Already.
pig-
Amy Jo Johnson.
Amy Jo Johnson.
Amy Jo
Amy Jo-
Johnson because I was watching her so much getting into character as a Pink Power Ranger for our film.
Gotcha. So
it was
that makes sense.
And I also did watch her growing up. But I think was it my first con experience? I forget.
New York was our first
But
altogether.
I think it was New York. I didn't understand how cons work. I saw this famous person that I just was like, it was the dude
Oh, it
from
was.
Smallville,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Oh,
no,
that's right.
but he was also a Power Ranger. That's why he was by Walter
Yeah,
Jones.
he was like some Blue Ranger or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, he was like a heartthrob for me when
Yeah.
I was like a teenager.
She couldn't like.
And
She
I was
wouldn't
like,
stop looking at him.
He's right here. I was freaking out that I was like right next to him, and then I just walked up and was like, "Hey."
That's what you said. Hey.
I didn't know like you had to wait in line or like.
she just like
you just did that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was. That was
She's
my
new to the
first
scene.
time seeing
Starstruck.
someone. Yeah, I was
I think
starstruck.
is the word. Yeah.
But was there anybody like waiting to see him?
no.
There wasn't like a big line, but I also didn't
So you
realize
just walked
like.
up and said hey in front of like the other people that were like, we were waiting. But that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but that was just like kind of a crazy like first experience seeing someone that like was like a teenage heartthrob for me, and then I was like, wow, you're right in front of me. That's kind of crazy.
Honestly, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's my.
And I don't want to ask you guys. I feel like I know you're interviewing me, but I like asking questions.
Well, it's a conversation.
We asked everyone's favorite.
Least
Is there
favorite?
one? No, wow, that was gonna get dark. Least favorite? No, I was gonna ask: who's the one person that would, if anyone could say, "I'll let you meet that person," like who would you want to meet? Is there
Alive
anyone-
right now, right?
Alive, yeah. Because I don't know how it would work. If this is their grave. So.
I got one.
Dead or alive, you never know.
Alive.
Well, this wouldn't be like he wouldn't necessarily go to a con, but just
He's
someone,
a heartthrob, I can tell. Go ahead.
Yeah.
to some people, probably not for me, but
Okay.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think
That's
is an
cool.
incredible artist.
Who's that? I'm sorry.
He
Created
is
hairspray.
no, not hairspray.
Hamilton.
He wrote and starred in Hamilton.
Tomato.
All right.
Yeah, very similar. Very similar.
There's singing. There's love.
Yeah.
There's war.
At first, I thought you meant the creator of
School.
Hairspray. I'm like, the product?
No, he plays Alexander Hamilton. He also has written and sung like so many Disney.
So this is the
animated-
person that you would be like,
I would be
I'm-
starstruck.
Wow,
He's an incredible artist. He is.
I respect
I would
that.
I would have so many questions for him. Like
You would skip the line again. And just
Probably.
say,
not intentionally though. I'd be just too excited.
Tony, do you have one?
I don't know. It's kind of tough. I mean, in terms of like who'd be maybe at a Comic-Con, I mean,
no. Just right now, I can make a call. And whoever you want to meet, whoever it is. Come on. We all got to have that one person that, like,
Well, I
if you
mean-
saw him in the street, you're like, there's no way I'm not asking for a
Yeah,
picture. It's
but-
this guy.
it's kind of tough because I mean, I would toss like Quentin Tarantino out there.
Okay.
I would toss Jerry Seinfeld out there as well. But honestly, those are two guys that I feel like if they like, I feel like those are the people like you don't want to meet your hero sort of deal because I feel like they would be pricks, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Quentin,
Jerry,
I could see because I hear some questionable
yeah,
things.
Seinfeld
Jerry,
too.
I can
he
see
doesn't
also.
fucking, you know,
if
like,
he doesn't like you, I've seen it in interviews.
What's
seen
the
it in
deal with
interviews.
people?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm so
like, oh,
sorry.
dude.
Like, I'm-
But honestly, I guess like Kevin Smith, I feel like I would jive with him.
Yeah, you
know,
would.
him and I would be able to chat, make a few jokes, Connecticut pizza, you know.
Yeah.
we
He's
go.
like obsessed with it. Actually,
No.
He loves Connecticut.
Connecticut's
pizza.
obsessed with it. That's
It's
the
like
problem, dude. It's
no.
actually ridiculous,
It's at a
dude. It
point
really is
where
so
he's like
stupid.
trying to make it seem
It's so
like,
stupid.
oh, you know, it
Why do you hate
sucks.
Connecticut pizza?
Because
so
he
much?
loves it.
No. I don't hate
He
Connecticut
hates it because
pizza.
he loves it more
But
than New
it's
York.
just
but he doesn't want to.
that
admit it.
makes
no.
sense.
For them to make this claim that they're the pizza capital of the world is nonsense.
But Dave said it.
I don't give a shit about Dave. He's from Massachusetts. Like he doesn't know shit about anything.
That's true.
Okay.
I would think if anyone's gonna know, it'd be him. He's went and had more pizza than anyone that you know in every single place.
I don't know, he's kind of a crock. I don't know when it comes to that pizza stuff. All right, I understand he has, you know.
I always go up there with Sally's, but sometimes when you go, I feel like it's a bit overrated because if it's crazy busy. So, but like
Yeah, it kinda
one of my
sucks a
top
little bit,
spots
but-
because I actually lived right across the street when I grew up in West Haven was the Parties. So
Mm-hmm.
Parties, I feel like
Parties is
does
really
not
good,
get
yeah.
as much.
It's
Like
good.
It doesn't.
I'd rather go to the Parties than sit for 3 hours and
That's
wait to go to Sally's.
Also, like
Yeah.
my point too, like you know, obviously coming to Connecticut, everyone's like, "Oh, New Haven, like you know, the big three."
But
the
you got to
ovens,"
remember, it's
and
because
like,
there's so many good spots in one vicinity.
that's
why New Haven
Go
is
to
the-
Manhattan. Like, what are we talking
How
about?
many places are in Manhattan? They're probably scattered.
million.
Yeah.
A
And out of a
million.
million, how many are the best?
999,995.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
how's that, dude?
Yeah, I'm telling
Like,
you, he actually loves Connecticut pizza more. That's why
no,
he's like battling something with him.
No,
Have you ever had Southport
no.
pizza?
Southport?
Southport pizza.
Is that the name of the place?
Yeah.
No.
It's in
Sammy's-
Southport, Connecticut.
Sammy's
Southport. That pizza is really, really good. If you like this,
Southport?
yeah. They have their Sicilian is the best Sicilian slice I've ever had in my entire life. It's like you're
And
biting
you're
into
putting
heaven.
this over Sally's, the Parties.
Well, Sicilian
Pepe's,
slice.
Modern. No, I know, but I feel like when you say pizza, you can't get too particular.
The best pizza I've ever had was on a street corner in New York City, ever.
She's from Jersey, so
I would say New Jersey doesn't have. I haven't had standout pizza in New Jersey. So I don't know.
We're gonna have to argue
Pizza's-
some spots.
Yeah, no, I'm down. Like I can even just stick to Staten Island, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
In your comedy sets, do you ever do like
Jokes?
roasts about like Connecticut or like other states or like New York? New
You know what's
Jersey?
crazy? A lot of times because I do a lot of comedy in Massachusetts and in Rhode Island, and there's this one thing I do. It's one of my favorite places to perform. It's called the Comedy Bus, and it's based out of Providence, and it's a school bus that's remodeled, and a comedian performs on it. You bring your own drinks, and they drive to a brewery. It's like a half-hour drive.
Cool.
A comedian performs on the bus, and then you get pizza. And then a different comedian performs on the way back to your
No
original
kidding.
spot. And what's crazy is Mark Norman
awesome.
just randomly showed up and did it like a few weeks ago. But like, I love this spot, like Comedy Bus. They always give me so much love. I actually did a Grinch bus over the Christmas season. They
cool.
had
Oh,
me
stop
like
it.
be
Yeah.
there as the Grinch, and it was so. I'm like, bro, you want me to be the Grinch and try to perform? Like it was
That's
so
wild.
because when you're on a bus in wintertime, what do you think the bus is gonna do? Put the heat on,
Right.
and I'm like, when I'm hot, I go outside. I'm on a fucking bus, and I'm like, I can't even go outside. So I was, dying, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know if we can do this all the time. But
Yeah.
the fact that Mark Norman showed up, I'm like, he
Yeah,
was
that's sick.
here. But like,
Oh, not with you?
no, he
Oh.
randomly just showed up because I looked on their page. I'm like, when did you guys have Mark? They're like, yeah, he showed up, and I'm like, I guess he must have been doing a show or something in the area and popped up. But to me, having pizza and then getting on the bus, a lot of times my set was talking about like, hey, that was cool pizza, but I'm from Connecticut. This shit tastes like Elio's. Like, I don't eat anything out here. And everyone's just like, oh, this is good pizza. I'm like, I've had your pizza. You don't know what good pizza is. It's like I'm arguing with you. Like, we'll just go back and forth. And they're just like, no, the big cheese, it's really great. I'm like, I don't want any of this pizza. And I actually think a lot of people sleep on like the mashed potato pizza at bar. They're the only place that can put. Look at his face. Look at his face.
I love
Why don't you
mashed
like
potato
that?
on pizza?
No, it's fine.
They're the only place
fine.
that makes it good, though. I wouldn't get it anywhere else. Have you had it from bar?
Yeah. I've had it from bar.
Have you had it anywhere else? It's not good.
No, I haven't. Actually, I think I had it at Fire Engine. Not Fire Engine. Is it Fire Engine?
Oh,
Oh, it
Sheldon?
is Fire Engine on
on
Fairfield Ave.
Ave.
Oh
in
yeah, they have a
Bridgeport.
few. They have a few
Because
locations.
they did
Yeah,
the
they
mashed
do.
potato bacon, pretty solid.
But bar is like
I don't know, dude. Like I don't know
he's losing me.
with the toppings.
No, he likes just the cheese.
Well, because it's just no. I mean, it's just like classic, like
I
pizza
mean,
toppings.
a standard pie for me. I'd rather just have a tomato pie all day.
Tomato
Like, I
pie
don't-
is delicious.
Give me a
Yeah, I love
tomato,
tomato
pie
pie.
with a little bit of like. I'm simple.
Yeah. No,
So-
I love that exactly. Simplicity's fine. Pepperoni's cool.
Thin,
Sausage, onion, cool.
one bite. Everybody knows the rule.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do there.
he doesn't like that.
So Dave Portnoy is not the guy you want to meet. I get it.
No. I would mean Dave Portnoy. Actually, he has rated Staten Island pizza very highly. So gotta
But you
respect
don't-
that.
That's it. You don't like him for any.
At least he
other
knows something. I mean.
reason.
I mean, listen, it's I mean, that's what he he likes that pizza. You go for the Neapolitan. That's fine, dude. Whatever.
All right.
But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh wow, like Dave Portnoy is the god of pizza. Like you're not.
Do you have anyone?
And
Renee?
neither is Connecticut.
Yeah, it is.
I already said mine. Said Lin-Manuel, but
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Do you have one?
I do.
Is it Ryan?
No, I already met him.
Yeah. Okay, so someone you haven't met.
So I would always think it was going to be Robert Downey Jr., but I got to
Mm-hmm.
be honest with you, and just because I happen to be wearing a shirt today, Jim Carrey is
Oh, there we go.
the guy. If
Yeah.
I ever met him, and I think it's because, make a long story short, when I was younger, I have two older sisters. They didn't grow up in the house; they were gone, and my mom worked nights, so I was in the house all day watching TV, and I watched. 94 was to me like the year because it was Ace Ventura, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber. And I can't tell you how many times I've watched all of The Mask. It's a bold statement, and if you've obviously seen my cosplay as The Mask, if you looked at my page,
Yeah, it looks
but
good.
it's my favorite movie of all time. And I think it's just because I grew up watching it nonstop. So I just feel like nobody was touching Jim Carrey in the 90s.
No.
No one.
you're right.
So
Silicone mask for the mask.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one's very hot because it
But the
actually
teeth.
goes down to the chest.
Oh, because it has
go-
like the.
Oh, no kidding.
And all the way to the back.
Oh,
So what I had to do is I started putting it in like the freezer or the fridge before wearing it,
interesting.
and then putting it like in a little igloo cooler with some ice packs.
Whoa.
And it's only
imagine
gonna
opening the fridge.
yeah. So it would only be cool for I don't
30
know,
minutes.
half hour,
Yeah.
a half hour at a con. But if that meant a half hour of me having a cool mask, I'm like, okay, good. But then I started wearing. I bought this shirt on Amazon that's like for people that go to the gym that like traps the sweat, but it's even hotter. It almost looks like it's like I don't even know the material. It looks like it's like leather or something, but I wear that underneath it. Because I don't care if I have to sweat like crazy. My pet peeve was like, I don't want to be sweaty and someone puts their hand on my back for a picture and then I feel like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I almost fell. And I was like, I want to stop it from drenching my suit. And of course, like I did the Cuban Pete because like I have the yellow suit, but I just feel like everyone does the yellow suit. And Cuban Pete, to me, I was like, that was my favorite part of the movie. So I'm doing the stupid dance with the kicks and I got the maracas and I'm just like, I'm sweating. A regular person would be sweating doing this. So wearing that, I'm just like, I'm drenched. And I actually wore it to the 90s con. That was the first time I ever wore it last year. And someone says, enter the contest. I don't like entering cosplay contests. It's not for me. But I said, you know what? I'll enter it. And then I freaking won the cosplay contest. And I got like $500. And I was like, oh, that helped pay for the mask. And I forget the name of the guy who was hosting it.
Some like 90s person.
Of course. He was oh my God, what's his name? He had a I'm never gonna remember it.
It's all right.
Forget it. Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
He had a show.
In the 90s.
Joey Lawrence.
Oh,
Stop. I love
really?
Joey Lawrence.
So if you go on my page, and you don't have to keep pulling stuff up, but you'll actually
it's fine.
see him say like Cuban Pete, like he was the one.
I love Joey Lawrence.
Yes, he was super cool and he was the judge. So like keep scrolling down and you'll see there's like a video that someone took of me like in the audience.
He has crazy
keep going.
skin.
Keep going.
Joey Lawrence.
Okay, weirdo.
Did
Keep going.
he do Botox? I don't know.
He does look super young.
I would want to ask him if he's done Botox.
Keep going, keep going.
They had a show called Brotherly Love that I really
Wasn't that good?
enjoyed. Oh, you're a hater.
I'm not a hater.
I think I remember that one actually.
Where it's like all three brothers. The
Yep.
dad was a mechanic. He passes.
Yep,
the
I didn't
half
watch all
month-
of it, but I remember the show. Okay, so we're getting close now. So scroll down a little bit more because this is when I didn't wear it yet. I was getting close to wearing it, if I'm not mistaken, because it was in March. So right there.
Yeah, it looks like 90s background.
All right, hold on, I'm gonna get the volume going.
Pretty sure. Well, that might just be her. Well, let me see if he walks in the background. Well, you're not gonna hear it, but.
Davey and I did Carrie from the mask, and I'm smoking.
That's
Nice,
good.
dude. That was great.
And I'm blushing.
Wow.
My name's Bethany Miller. I'm from Worcester, Mass. And
Where are you from?
All right, sorry. Maybe it's not. All right, hold on. Go all the way back up to the top. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I promise.
yeah,
We
yeah,
won't.
let's
We
do
won't stay here too long.
okay.
All the way to the highlights, because I think that's what it was. I
highlights.
posted it in my
Yeah,
highlights because I was like, "Is
dude.
this real worthy?"
The mask right
Yeah,
here.
because there's not
Let's
too
see.
much with him aside from like Cardi B like reposting me. That was like the only thing that I thought was like super cool. Keep
She
going.
reposted you?
Yeah, she. Oh, you never saw that one? All right. Yeah, mind all the wild video.
Yeah,
Keep going.
yeah. This is what we just watched, I believe.
Not that one. That.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
Oh wow, cool. All right, hold on. Let me see. Do a little bit of this and do a little bit of that.
And number 5.
That's
Damn,
awesome.
did it end already? Okay. But yeah, meeting him was like super cool because I was just standing on stage next to him, and as they were going through all the guests, he just kept going like, "Yo, you're the best one." Like he literally was letting me know, like, "Yo, you're awesome, you killed it." And I think it's just because the mask is not a common cosplay that you see. And when I was in character, I'm walking like I was like, "How do I walk like the mask?" Because you don't. So I'm doing like mixing like the Ace Ventura walk in it, like just doing like the head nod. And
Classic.
I came across an Ace Ventura cosplayer, which was so crazy there. And I literally was just like, can we just walk next to each other? So we were walking. It just like the multiverse of Jim Carrey, like just walking through. So that was just an insane time. And which, like I said, I mentioned to you before, I'm working on a Max Goof cosplay.
Yeah.
So
That's sick.
I wanted to do something different, and of course, you think of the Powerline suit, but my thing is to get a Powerline suit that looked accurate was going to be a little tough. So I just said, I'm doing the standard red hoodie, baggy jeans. I got the gloves, and
Prosthetic?
no. So I was wondering, I'm like, how do I do this? Because I
Yeah.
don't want to just paint my nose black and look stupid. So that might be blackface. And I said, maybe I can get a mascot head made. And then every place on Etsy, they were just like, nah, we don't do that. We just do like Goofy, Donald Duck, and blah, blah. I was like, all right, forget it. And then all of a sudden I started thinking, I was like, you know what? People that make FNAF heads are very creative.
FNAF?
Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so
okay.
I just feel cool when I say FNAF because I learned that recently. Like, no, you say FNAF. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I found someone on Etsy who makes all the heads. So, you got the Freddy, the Bonnie, and there's a Foxy who has a very similar snout to a Goofy. So I reached out and I just said, could you custom make me a Max? And they were like, oh, I know that movie. And it's a young girl. She looks like she's in her early 20s. Like, she looks super, because her pictures are like with Matthew Lillard. So you can tell she's like huge fans of this franchise. So she got like a 3D model and she showed it to me and I'm like, it looks like Goofy. So we started changing the face, making the nose. And I just said, my main thing is if you could, like the Five Nights at Freddy head, could you help make the mouth move? And she was like, yeah, I'll design it the same way. So it's going to be, and I said, don't make it giant. I don't want it bobblehead.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a small scale where my eyes will be in his eyes, big snout. And yeah, she's going to make the mouth move. So
How do you make the mouth move?
So it comes kind of like on a hinge, and then I think there's something that goes underneath. So like when you move your mouth, like you actually like see it. But I told her I want the backwards hat, I want the sunglasses, and I went and found like a book bag that looks like his book bag. I went and had a hoodie made that looks like his hoodie because he has a short sleeve hoodie, but it doesn't have the kangaroo pouches. Like all the stuff that nobody pays attention to. I found like a Powerline 1995 tour pin. I'm like, I'm gonna put that on the book bag, like, and I'm just gonna play the music like on my backpack. And I don't know why I'm so excited to do this, but I feel like it's only gonna hit like a certain age range.
When are you gonna premiere it?
I'm trying to have it ready for Kineticon. Do you guys go to Kineticon?
We haven't been there
We
yet.
have not been there.
We're trying to go there. Yeah.
You should honestly go. I mean, it's in Hartford, and Saturday and Sunday are always like the best days to go.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday is obviously the most.
July 16th. I mentioned it at one of our meetings for because we've been trying to figure out. We did CT GamerCon.
Yep.
We saw you there. Then one of the vendors there that was selling like cool trinkets told us about Dragon's Realm Con. That's where I saw you there.
Yes, I found out about that like a week or two before.
Yeah, literally.
I just said,
CT
I'm gonna
GamerCon.
go.
Yeah,
cool. Why not?
We were like, yeah, let's do it. And then from there, that same vendor was there, and he was telling me about Kineticon, AnimeCon, all these other cons that he's like, you guys should definitely go check those out. So I think
the good thing about
will be
Kineticon is it's like 3 floors. The third floor is not overly packed, but because it's a lot of cosplayers in the lobby area as well as the tables, and then there's an outside section. So if you go outside, you can actually walk for a bit, and then there's like a little bit of a trail on Saturdays. Then there's a whole line of food trucks. So I feel like there's just so much to do there, and it's just the area where like everyone's there. So like if you're gonna go, just go on that Saturday. It's totally worth it, and it's not that far of a drive for you guys.
No, it's not. 57 days, 14 hours, 30 minutes, and 22 seconds and counting.
Yeah.
Not that exciting. But I thought that was the doomsday timer. I was like, what is this? 57 days.
Are you looking forward to Avengers Doomsday?
I am. I'm having mixed feelings about it because Robert Downey Jr. coming back is the most exciting thing to me, but it's just like, I don't know if I want to see him.
Yeah, right.
play
It's kind of
someone
weird.
else. I do feel like they're not gonna do any like, oh, it's Iron Man who turned into Doom. Like they really seem sold on the idea that he is just a completely different character and there's no connection.
I don't know.
But I do.
There is a
feel
comic
like
book storyline that where he's Doctor
that's
Doom.
what they said.
Yeah,
but they said they're not doing that.
I'm kind of happy that they're not doing that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I do, and I'm willing to bet money that there's going to be an Iron Man variant that he'll play.
Oh, yeah, there's got to be.
But what's crazy is he did an interview like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And I swear, if you see how he looked in the interview, they compared it to a picture of him in Endgame, and it was exact. Like his hair, his goatee, everything. And I'm like, could it just be because they said that they're redropping Endgame in the theaters and they're adding more scenes? Did you hear that?
No, I did not hear that.
So they're redropping Endgame, I don't know, maybe September or October, and they're adding additional scenes to tie to Doomsday. So that way there's more of a connection
like
there.
new recorded scenes?
Yeah.
No shit.
They're like adding some type of footage. So I'm like, maybe it was just for that he got dressed up for.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because there's obviously a lot of deleted scenes on Endgame. Like, I don't know if, did you ever see the scenes where like he actually saw his daughter like grown up?
No.
Yeah, like I forgot. It was the girl from the show 13 Reasons Why, if you've ever watched that. But so she was like the girl that like passed away or whatever. But like she played his daughter and she was already older. Like, but remember when Thanos did the snap and then he was like in the red world and he saw like the Gamora as a kid? Iron Man had a whole scene like that with his daughter growing up and he was like, Morgan? but they took it out of the movie. So I'm like, maybe they'll bring that back. Like, I have no idea, but there's so much unused stuff. And I'm like, of course, give it to Marvel to make us go see a movie we've already seen.
Yeah.
And you know it's going to do good in the box office because
course.
who's
Yeah.
not, even if it's like for a month, we're going to go. Like, you
I
could
mean,
have just
I wanna
put that
go
on
now.
Disney Plus,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely could have put it on Disney Plus.
But they probably will.
Yeah.
But of course, they're going to milk some money out of it.
Of course, yeah.
Like, we'll
and
go
we'll
see-
pay.
I will.
Oh, we'll pay.
We will.
Yeah.
So
And it's going to be just like a couple scenes too that are different, which is.
I honestly feel like Tobey Maguire's coming back.
I've been saying that to Tony. He doesn't want to admit it.
No. First
You
of
don't
all,
think he's coming back?
Mike's been saying they're gonna make Spider-Man 4.
I don't think he's going to be in Brand New Day.
I don't think.
I think everyone's
they're gonna
expecting
make
that.
another Spider-Man with him.
Yeah. He says they're gonna make another Spider-Man movie with him, which I don't think is gonna happen.
I don't think they're ever doing that.
Is he gonna like come back? I mean, as Spider-Man again? I mean, it's possible.
I
Like,
read a
they've done it
storyline.
once
Coming
already,
back,
sure.
they want to show Sam Raimi wants to show Spider-Man what it would have been like
I don't care what he wants.
with him, him with a kid.
I read something that could be false, but if it is, it'd be insane. But they said that the opening of Doomsday could be Tobey Maguire's universe being ruined or whatever because of whatever Captain America did, and
Right.
that his universe gets joined with the X-Men universe, and that's what creates this huge
interesting.
branch. So they're saying Tobey Maguire is going to be having a kid, like he's going to be all situated. And I'm like, it sounds very far-fetched, but I really feel like I could see that happening. Toby's coming. They said he was in London, and they were filming Doomsday, and they were filming Brand New Day. I don't think they're going to throw Toby in Brand New Day. They already did that, and now that they got the Punisher, they don't need to. It would seem kind of pointless to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I feel like, do you realize how crazy it would be if we get into Secret Wars and the face of these people and the main characters are like Hugh Jackman, Robert Downey Jr., Tobey Maguire? Like, they're going to set us up for like the famous trio who like set up all these movies for us. Call this now. Keep this clip
Yeah.
because I'm telling you it's going to happen.
All right, we'll see.
Andrew Garfield, maybe not.
Yeah, I kind of like. I mean, he's all right.
He wasn't bad. I think
He wasn't
he
terrible.
gets beat up on a lot. I thought he did good.
I feel like he's the worst of the three.
I don't want to say worst, but he's my least favorite.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. However you want to paint it.
But I do feel like Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds was very clear, and he sounds like he doesn't really want to be heavily involved into any of the MCU stuff. He said in an interview that he's creating like he doesn't want to do another standalone Deadpool. And I think he's going to go the route of making like an X-Men type of movie where he's going to be a side character. He's going to do something, but he's not doing any other Deadpools. And I don't know. I don't think Ryan Reynolds is going to do it anymore. I don't think he's going to be like a huge character in MCU. I think he's going to slowly like fade out and do his own thing and wrap it up. I could see him doing a Deadpool and Spider-Man movie, to be honest, with Andrew,
Yeah.
because he's close with Andrew.
Oh, is that right?
I'm throwing out a lot of Easter eggs here. You guys are going to have to look it all up.
Yeah. That's. I mean, I
I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, he should do a team up movie. Like, I mean, obviously.
That's the only thing I think he'll do at this
Yeah.
point. I think he just wants to co-star with someone else. I don't think he'll make another standalone.
That makes sense.
they're
be-
fun. X-Men. I mean,
X-Men and Wolverine was great.
Yeah, Wolverine.
Or Wolverine and Deadpool, rather. Yeah.
That was good. I thought it was worth the wait.
They did the #1 box office rated R movie of all time. You think he's not going to try to do something like that again?
Yeah.
Way too much money on the table.
Even the second Deadpool, too, with Josh Brolin, Cable. Sick.
And Juggernaut.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you,
Oh,
know,
yeah.
who, do you know who voiced Juggernaut?
Like in the movie?
In the movie, yeah.
No.
I bet you
Should
would.
I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ron Perlman?
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Ah, look at that. See, you didn't know that.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, they just used his voice and then they like changed the tone of it because I guess they didn't want to have another actor. They didn't know. Trying to save money, I think.
That's
But
crazy.
it was Ryan Reynolds that did Juggernaut. I thought that was cool.
That is pretty cool.
You didn't know that?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I know. She left so long ago.
No, I didn't leave. No, I don't know any of this stuff. Like, I don't watch these. This is not like my
genre.
My genre.
I know. I figured.
But like, I respect it.
Which is fine.
we lost.
Yeah.
you.
My sister Nicole would love this conversation right now.
Did she
Not
know?
that I enjoy
Is
this.
she here?
Call her up right now and ask her if Ryan Reynolds voiced Juggernaut.
Last time I ambushed my family on a live. Well, this isn't live. On a live show. I think it was my dad, and he's like, "I'm live. You didn't ask me first." So.
Is there a character? Because you've named a couple, but is there a character you haven't done yet that you can't wait to do, or you're looking forward to trying out?
I mean, if I didn't say it before, it probably would have been Max because I just think it's something different.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Skellington is cool, but it's not like somebody I'm like, oh my God about. And I'd like to do Doctor Doom, but I just feel like it's going to be like a Deadpool Wolverine where it's going to be so overdone, I think, by next year that I don't even know if I want to do it.
Right.
And I don't have a connection to Doom like the way I did Iron Man. Like, I feel like I'd just be doing it because it's Robert Downey Jr. And then people, you're not a real Doom fan. You don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
Like, you're absolutely right. I know nothing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if there's any. I think the characters I've done, and this year, like I said, is going to be the first year I'm going to bring Grinch to New York Comic Con. I've never brought him to a convention at all because I'm overly booked with him in December. So I posted about a project like a month or two ago. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I'm going to recreate the car that he drove in the movie. I don't know if you remember, like he took it from like some Who's. And he just said, like, excuse me. And then he sat down on this little tiny car and drove it and then, like, crashed it. So, like, I bought, like, this toy car for kids that was, like, a Volkswagen Beetle. And I cut the top off. And I'm going to try to replicate it and drive that around New York Comic Con.
That'd be sick.
As the Grinch. So that'll be, like, I think that's probably what I'm most excited for in New York Comic Con because it's.
You have a lot for New York Comic Con.
Yeah, my lineup right now, I don't know exactly, but I'm thinking Thursday through Sunday, I'm going to probably do Tobey Maguire because that was, you know. I think what I like most about doing Tobey Maguire is a lot of people have done Spider-Man, but a lot of people don't do Tobey.
Right.
And I did the pizza boxes as a prop.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Which not a lot of people, I've never seen anyone do a pizza box as a prop because I don't like having a backpack because Tobey didn't have that. So I put all my stuff in the pizza box. So like my
nice.
phone, my wallet, my keys, and then I had a custom guy actually print the logo of the box of the pizza place he worked at in Spider-Man 2.
That's sick.
Because I was like, awesome. And then I was counting the boxes in the movie. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm not carrying 7 boxes. So I had to like limit it down. But walking around with pizza boxes, everyone was like, that's genius.
Yeah.
We've never seen him with pizza boxes. So I'm thinking Spider-Man, Max Goof, Deadpool, Grinch.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah, that'll be
Right?
good.
Yeah.
I think it's
Do you
going to be
drive back and forth or do you stay there?
every day.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I
but have
guess
you
it's not
looked
that
at
bad,
hotel
though.
prices?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's like, do you drive back an hour and a half, an hour, 40 minutes, or do you want to spend $300
Yeah, no,
a
you
night?
drive back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I'll drive back all day. But if I
Yeah.
get the content creator pass, I'm more than welcome to do it because now the whole thing's free.
Right. Yeah, very true.
So
Yeah.
that's the plan.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. Do you have a favorite con moment?
Meeting us.
Yeah.
Come on.
Con moment is tough. Wow. I don't know if I've actually ever thought about a favorite particular con moment. I don't know if I have one, actually. I think it's just, I mean, I actually posted about this one, I think, at the end of the year, and it's not like, oh my God, this is crazy, but I think it was, there was a little girl that came up to me as I was Deadpool at Rhode Island Con, and I could tell her dad was a huge Deadpool fan. Usually if the kids are, it's because the dad is, not the mom, unless she's a single mom for some reason. And he was just like so ecstatic about like, oh my God, can she get a picture? Blah, 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 blah. And I just played the character well because, like I said, I've done it at birthday parties. And she was just very like, give me a hug, blah, 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 blah. And then a couple hours go by and I was at a table because I knew someone there. So they let me like keep my stuff at the table. And she came back with her dad and she was like, oh, she has something for you. I'm like, what do you? And I guess she went to one of the tables and bought a Deadpool Lego from Deadpool 3 with the swords and everything, and she wanted to give it to me. And I was just like, why are you, like, to me, it just, for a kid to want to be like, oh, I want to get a toy and then give it to the character I just met, it made me feel like, wow, did I do this good of a job playing the character that this kid wanted to come back? And then she, like, gave me a hug. And to me, like, any other cosplayer, you're like, oh, yeah, hug the kid. But to me, I'm just like, wow, like, if I could connect as Deadpool to a kid that was, 7 years old, 8 years old, not even, to me, I'm like, these are the reactions that I do it for. Because that, to me, makes a convention. When you can leave and go home and not just say, hey, that was a great picture versus that was actually a great interaction. So I'm going to say that because I just feel like if I could leave an effect on a kid like that, I feel like I did my job.
Yeah, no, that's dope. Where do you see yourself with the cosplay world in, like, let's say 5 years?
I think the hardest part about that is I keep looking at my age. And I'm like, wow, I started so late. And I think when I go to conventions, sometimes I start like, you know how many times people don't know how old I am because they don't see me?
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, we're at the age now when you say your age, people go, damn,
Mm-hmm.
you're how old? And I'm like, calm it down.
Mm-hmm.
I just, in my mind, I start going, do I want to be 40 still cosplaying? Like, I don't know if that's the age. I just feel like, because I've been doing comedy for so long that I do get those people like, you're doing cosplay because they don't get it. And I'm like, I get more excited about doing a convention sometimes than I do a show, depending on where the show is. So I'm like, maybe I just do it for a few more years and see how I feel. Because I can't keep doing Deadpool forever. But then people get mad when I don't do Deadpool. They're like, oh, you can't not bring Deadpool. So I don't know. I think if I feel like if I reach a point where there's no one else I want to play or I've done every idea possible, I just don't want to be a repeat offender where I just feel like, okay, he's doing the same exact thing every single year. So if I feel like if I get to a point where I'm running out of ideas or
That's when you know.
yeah, I think I kind of just say, you know what, I've done everything that I could do here. So if I did this for 5 years and I met Ryan Reynolds and New York Comic Con posted me and I got a content creator and I did this and I built my following, like I just said, you know what? But my following jumped from 5,000 to almost 70,000 in 3 years. And I'm just like, well, seems like I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'll probably always play the Grinch because that money is nice.
Yeah.
Like 30 gigs last year killed me, but it was worth it.
Yeah. So do you have a favorite character and who's your audience's favorite character? Is it Deadpool?
I think it depends on the audience. If it's cosplay, it's Deadpool. If it's just general audience, it's Grinch. I feel like when I do Grinch, I'm surprised if a video doesn't hit 1 million. I'm like, oh, you suck. I had 300,000 views. This one sucked. If I do Deadpool and hit 50K, I'm like, what? It's so hard because it's over flooded. There's so many people playing Deadpool. There's so many people doing this and this. And I feel like when you see Grinch, yeah, you see a ton of Grinch, but do you see a lot of good Grinch on social media?
No, you don't.
So I feel like, you know, I put like that one video that I posted that to me, I feel like will be one of the greatest videos I ever did was the video that's pinned on my page, the Elvis Crespo Suavemente.
Oh, yeah.
That video, I mean, I'm half Puerto Rican, so that song has been in my culture since I don't remember. So when I did that video, I was like, I think this is pretty funny. I almost feel like, how the hell am I ever going to top this video? Because it hit 15.5 million views, and then Elvis Crespo, the artist, commented on it and said Suavemente, and I'm like,
nice.
I think this is it. I'm already upset because I'm like, what do I do next year? But what's crazy is last year passed and I was like, I don't know if I can beat what I did the year before. So I feel like Grinch will always push me to be more creative because I don't have to leave the house for Grinch. I make stupid videos dancing in my kitchen.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting millions of views. Deadpool's like, if I do a video in my kitchen, they're like, eh. But if I drive around on a scooter in a grocery store, that's blowing up because people want to hear me interact.
Yeah.
A lot of people see my Grinch videos, they don't even know I talk like the Grinch because they just see me dancing, doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, no, it's great. Do people usually do the prosthetic avenue for it, or is it makeup?
If you're the people at Universal, there are there are people who do the Grinch prosthetic, but like if you see those people, they're not doing it every day.
Yeah,
they're doing it for like, hey, this is a big Christmas event or leading right up to Christmas, but like. Prosthetics is a lot of work. And usually if you're doing prosthetics, someone else is doing it for you. You're not doing the entire thing yourself. So let's just say if you got to sit through an hour and a half of makeup, do you want to do that 20 times in December?
Yeah.
Heck no.
No, definitely not.
So it's just like if I could throw on a mask, I might be dying and sweating because that suit, I have to wash every single night.
That's good.
I could never not wash that suit after one wear. I literally just feel like this
Do you just throw them in the washer?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like a fur suit, so I throw it in like one of those little garment bags, and I just
the garment bag.
Let it air dry, and then all of a sudden the next day I'm like, it smells like lavender. Like it's like, but it's like I could not. And there's some people, don't get me wrong, some cosplay community, and I'm like, hey guys, like me and my cousin, we were just at the CradleCon, and he was in the car, so he's a little higher up, and I remember I was standing, and I just was like. And I'm like, oh my God, do I stink? And I smelled something so bad. And I looked at him. He goes, yo, I don't know if that's me. And I'm like, do you stink? I was like, yo, you're raw dogging it, bro. You got your arms out like just straight armpits. I'm like, you better hope that's not you. And he was like, I don't know if it's me. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to smell your armpit in front of everybody. So like, I'm like, and the worst is you're standing on top of the car. So your armpit's nose level with everyone, guy. You better get down if that's you. So he gets down, he talks to me, and I'm sitting there just going, just stretch. So he's stretching. I'm like this. I'm like, bro, that's not you because I would have smelled it. And I was just like, someone is smelling up this entire area.
Gross.
And I'm like, this is not, you just started sweating today. So that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes, like, I feel like that doesn't get talked about enough at a convention. Like,
Yeah.
you got it. Just deodorant, please.
Something.
Just, so that's why, like, imagine getting paid to perform as Grinch. My biggest fear is I don't want to go to someone's house and they're like, this guy stinks.
Yeah.
You could be like, oh, the Grinch is supposed to stink. I don't care. I want to go smelling like, oh, this Grinch smells amazing. I don't care. I'm not going to be the stinky guy. Like, it's not happening. So, like, when I tell you I've had Saturdays, because that's the busiest day in December, I'll do 5 gigs in a day. And, you know, I'll perform here 1 hour, then I'm driving a half hour. And, like, you know, it was cold this season. We're talking, you know, in the teens. And I'm driving full blast AC the entire time. Because I don't take the mask off because I'm like, it's more work for me to take it off and put it on and take it off. So I'm driving in the car fully on as the Grinch, AC full blast, walking into people's houses and then getting home at 10, 11 o'clock at night. Thinking like you just want to shower and go to bed, but instead I'm freaking going downstairs and doing laundry after that whole day so I could be good to go Sunday morning. Like I literally, and when December comes, I'm like, I hate this. I can't wait for this to be done. I can't wait. And then all of a sudden January comes and I'm like, damn, I ain't getting no views.
Yeah.
Social media is kind of quiet right now.
Yeah.
Do you ever see the thing where it's like, never walk out of the house, like whatever you're wearing, like be okay if you were to be in an accident or if you're getting pulled over that you wouldn't be embarrassed. I could just see the cop coming up. It would help.
I think it would help. Like if I got pulled over as Deadpool, I don't think they would care.
Yeah.
I feel like Grinch would get me out of a ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
think
Unless
especially,
you have someone who's not very nice.
Especially in December. Like, then they're like,
Then they're the Grinch.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had people. Oh, can we do a July gig? I'm like, hell no. What was crazy is I actually got booked in December to go to Ripley's Believe It or Not Christmas Park.
Oh, cool.
They found me on Instagram because of my videos. Reached out and said, hey, we're in New Park. We're in, I forgot the name of the town, but it's literally like Miami. It's like a part of Miami. They flew me out there for a whole weekend, paid me really good because I said, listen, for me to leave a whole weekend of gigs here, it's got to be worth it. So they paid for my flight, paid for me to go out there, gave me a hotel, and I was there just for Saturday. And I went Black Friday. So I was there for Friday and Saturday. And I remember getting out there and going, oh, this sucks. Because I was outside. And it's like 80 degrees. And they're like, oh, thank God it's not that hot out here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm in a full, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
Because I'm like asking people, like the other people that are there, because they had like the girl, she's like the smallest girl in the world.
Oh, I've seen her. Yeah.
So she has like an RV or whatever. So they were like, oh, go in her RV. She's super cool. Meet her family and go in there because they have AC. So I had to go into like a little RV just to get air. And I'm like, guys, when I'm Grinch, I could just go outside and cool off. I said, I can't do it here. So he was like, oh, he literally messaged me like a couple weeks ago. He's like, I want to get you back this year. And I'm like, I'm not even thinking about coming out there, bro. Like, I feel like you got to up the price because like it's not worth me sweating in 80-degree weather as the Grinch. Like,
That's crazy.
I'm not prepared for it.
No.
But the money was,
Yeah.
the money's worth it.
If they had more, then it's really worth it.
But Universal, you know, it's crazy. I always said I would love to play the Grinch at Universal, but they're very strict because they obviously, you need to be the right height. That's kind of what prevents me from playing Deadpool.
What is the right height? 6'3"?
Jim Carrey's 6'2", and Ryan Reynolds is 6'2".
How tall are you?
5'9",
Huh.
and Timberlands.
I mean, yeah, come on.
Yeah, but you know, and I do wear like height increasers for like, you know, the Grinch and stuff like that. But it's just like, it bothers me. And that's why I always tell people, like, don't let a height stop you from wanting to play a character because like, you could put me next to somebody who's 6'2", accurate as Deadpool, and I'm gonna outshine you. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna go so hard as the character, you're gonna be like, damn, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but if I ever tried to apply at the park, they would be like, no, because you can't go to the Disney and then they're like, why is the Grinch short.
Yeah.
So, and I found out that those guys, they don't even get paid that much. They get paid maybe $75 an hour or something like that. And I'm just like, I can make more in New Haven.
Yeah.
Like, why do I? It'd be cool to say, hey, I'm the Disney Grinch, but then you get paid more if you live out there because then you don't have to work. Then they have to pay your hotel. They have to pay this and that. So I'm just like, you know what? I don't know if it's worth me trying to get a job in the park if they're not going to pay that well. It's always younger people that work in the park.
Yeah.
So I might just play it out here.
Yeah. It seems to be working.
I guess for now.
We one of our like questions that we always ask every guest on The Dream is Free is advice to a younger you that you would give.
I think advice to younger me would be start now. I feel like, because I love character acting, and I think even at my age, I feel like I have the energy of a young person. I feel like I would have been times 10 if I did this in my 20s. So, if you have an idea, you're thinking about, maybe I'll do it then, and procrastinate and doing all this. Like, I wish every idea that I ever had or I ever thought about doing, I just did it when I was younger. But sometimes you're just living life. You're having a good time. Like I said, I had my son. Like, I just had a lot of other things going on. But now my schedule is crazier than ever. And I'm just like, sometimes I think about how much time do I have left to keep doing this. So if I could go back, I would love to be mid-20s right now because I feel like where I would be at now would probably, you guys probably couldn't even get me on the show.
Yeah. Honestly.
Nah, but I don't know. It's just one of those things that I'm like, I wish I would have capitalized on that stuff when I was younger.
I know it's tough, but now you're not making that mistake now. So
yeah, I'll just, keep playing these characters. Until I'm 90.
Yeah.
That's a Deadpool
funny
reference.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm a disappointment to this show.
That's all right. You can
no,
watch
you're
it.
not.
To this episode specifically.
No, you've asked some great questions. I don't think it's always tough when you look back and you're like, dang, I should have done this, should have done that. But I don't know.
Hindsight.
Everything's supposed to happen for a
In
reason.
my defense, during my 20s, I don't think there was characters as cool to play that I, you know what I mean? Like Iron Man was out in 2008, which I don't know. At that time, like I think if you notice, the type of cosplays back then weren't as advanced.
No.
No,
Things didn't look movie realistic. I don't think, at least until like the last maybe decade, maybe. So it's just like back then, I don't even know if I would have had the ambition to do it because I'd be like, it's not available. Everything was, I can find it on eBay maybe. Amazon wasn't even a thing.
No.
So it's like you couldn't get, I need something really quick. Like I just feel like now, back then, if you look in like the early 2000s, you didn't have access to get the things you can get today.
Yeah.
So
time it is perfect timing.
yeah, so in
sense.
reality, I wish I was born later, but then I would have missed out on all the 90s things that these kids don't appreciate. Because I try to show my son stuff from the 90s all the time, and he's just like, the graphics look old. I'm like, it's not graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I show him something, like, like if I'm trying to show my son something, I'm like, let me show you a trailer so you can see how this looks. He's like, why is there a guy narrating the trailer? And I'm like, well, that's how it was back then. And now you watch a trailer and you hear, in a world. And you're like, oh, they did do that all the time.
Yeah, they did.
You don't ever hear that again.
No, you really
now
don't.
It's usually the actor, whoever's in it, is like maybe
there's like a
line
voiceover
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm just
I
like,
like that though. That classic in a world.
In a world. Yeah. What was the guy's name? Pablo? No, that was a comedian that who would
yeah. Damn, what the hell was that
Pablo
guy's name?
Francisco
Pablo
or something.
Francisco,
But he
yeah, he did
sounded
all the
exactly
voices,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it was crazy because like all trailers were like that.
Yeah,
back
he
then.
was. Yeah, the movie show guy. That was a great bit he had.
I feel like you could watch a trailer for anything old and it'd be like super bad and for teenagers. And you're just like, this sounds weird.
Tony,
now.
you did a trailer for us with that.
Yeah.
I did. I
Yeah.
tried to imitate
do that voice?
Yeah, I think I tried
Do
to.
a
anyway.
narration for this podcast.
Oh my goodness. Put me on a spot. Why
Yeah.
don't you?
You're good with that.
If you think pizza in Connecticut is the best.
I knew it was coming.
Oh, come on. How could I not?
I knew he was bringing it back to me.
What did I do that voice for? Oh, I think it was for...
Mighty Morphin Power Plumbers.
The original. Yeah.
What did I even say for
I
it?
don't
Like, in
even
a
know.
world of pipes and plumbers or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Sounds like a different kind of movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pipes and plumbers.
For the second one, we had a voice
One
actor do it.
woman Needed hers clean.
Which, by the way, just because I'm saying it, that's the popcorn bucket that just came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing this out there. Like I said, we're rambling at this point, but when the first Mario came out, I was hoping that they were going to set it up in a way that they were going to build up like an NCU. And I was hoping that they were going to do a Mario movie, a Donkey Kong movie, a Yoshi movie, a Star Fox movie. Not
I'm pretty sure
game. And I wanted to see like a Smash Brothers,
think
which
they're
would have
doing
been
that,
like an. I don't know if they're doing it because I feel like they not ruined it, but by doing a live action Zelda, you kind of lost that.
Yeah, it's kind
I
of
know,
weird
it is
the way
weird
they're
they did
doing
that.
that.
Because I'm like, and don't get me wrong, it looks like it'll still be good, but I'm like,
Yeah,
if you
it
would have
is.
kept it within that theme, like I feel like he's not going to join now.
Yeah, how
And then
could-
Star
yeah,
Fox,
right?
there was just I don't know if they just set that up for the game. I don't know if they're actually going to do a Star Fox.
Yeah, I
movie
have
now.
well because even like the game it's different. It's not the same Fox from the movie. I mean,
Isn't it?
right?
Well,
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the animation looks a lot
it
different.
just looks like you could have had such a good Star Fox movie. It could have been
Yeah.
like their Guardians of the Galaxy. It would have been
Yeah, right,
such
exactly,
a
dude.
great movie.
I know.
And we could imagine seeing a Super Smash Brothers movie. Like we would
Oh,
go
that's sick,
insane
dude.
for
Yeah.
that. And I just don't know if they're going to do that.
I hope they do. I
hope they do,
I thought
too.
they were gonna go that route. Like there's imagery, Zelda, Earthbound, Metroid, Pikachu 2.
You see how many standalone
Fox.
movies there could be?
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me
Super
a Yoshi's
Smash
Island
Bros.
movie.
Yeah,
I know they could do a lot.
we'll see what happens. I guess
I have faith in them.
I am stoked for that Zelda movie though. I think it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I agree.
Talk about who was it, Zelda? Childhood crush. I remember playing Super Smash, and I think it was Zelda.
I
It
can't
was
wait
Link.
to see Link.
Probably
Link, it was
Yeah,
Link.
yeah,
She
It
has
was
crushes on people that has no idea their names. She's like,
Yeah.
the guy with the ears.
Yeah.
I was like, I always want to be Link.
All right, so wait, let me ask this then, because favorite video game of all time.
Oh boy.
I mean, if you had a crush on Link, I don't know if that helps.
Again, I wasn't a gamer, but me and my siblings would play. Oh, you know what was awesome? This isn't favorite game. I don't have a favorite video game, but what was really awesome? I'm not sure if you guys remember
I'm
this.
not going to answer the question. I'm just going to tell you something else.
Yeah, let me tell you something else. But do you guys remember this? It was a Star Wars game, and it had a lightsaber that came with it, and then it had
Came with a game.
It was a game that you plug in. You'd plug the what's the planet? The thing called that orbits in the space. The space thing.
I know nothing
Death
about
Star?
Star Wars.
Is
That
one
gets me
Death Star?
canceled all the time.
It was like the Death Star or something. It was like a circle, and that had like a sensor in it, almost like a Wii, and that connected into your TV, which at the time was a VHS like
Okay.
CRTV, and then it would come with a lightsaber, blue lightsaber that so you'd be a
You were
Star
rich.
Wars.
That's so cool.
I never saw any of this.
You guys don't know what this is?
No.
I don't even know Star Wars like that. Like I get a lot of slack for it because I don't follow it.
Maybe
I
I mean, it's
vaguely
probably still
remember
my
this
It's
thing.
definitely still my parents' house.
Dang.
That was an awesome game.
You need to bring that and
Yeah.
put it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, although me and my siblings, we have we have old VHS tapes that are like classics that my family wants to like keep for us. Like, sorry.
Oh wow, there it is.
I guess this is it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody can see
This
this.
is it.
That definitely sounds exactly
That's
like
what
you
she
were
No,
explained.
this is like that training droid
We
that
thought you were
Luke
lying.
was using.
Yes,
Yeah, in
yes.
episode
We
4.
thought you were making something up because you had nothing
Like
else
she-
to say.
yeah, she had
for the last
imagination.
few minutes. She was
She
like, "I'm
made
going to
up.
make up something that none of them can relate
This
to."
is it.
This was real.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What year is that?
2005.
I mean, we're talking Hasbro collection.
Can you send me that?
No, I'm not going to send you that.
You look
Alright?
at that Facebook Market.
Why
Yeah.
does 2005 not even sound that old to me? I'm like,
It
oh, that's new.
2005, really. Like,
That's
not that
new.
long ago. But that sounds about right, I guess.
Send me that so I could look it up on Facebook Market and eBay and stuff. That'd be
That's
sick
got to
have
be
here.
ridiculous on there.
Put the power of the Force.
That looks like it's minimum $300. Minimum.
I feel like if
It
you're
was
going
not
on
$300.
eBay,
I
well, I'm
feel
saying like
back
for,
then.
No, I mean like right now. There's no way I don't think you're getting that for less than
I don't know.
$300.
You'd be
I
surprised.
mean,
shopping.
maybe this could be relatable to anyone. You know, those like dance games that came with the mats that you would connect to your
DDR?
TV.
DDR?
Was it DDR? The one
Dance
that had
Dance
the
Revolution, yeah.
It was the mat that
Yeah,
connected
yeah.
into the.
Yeah, you had to step on. I was never good at those.
best.
Wow.
This looks like just the lightsaber training plug and play thing. Not even the lightsaber, $30.
Yeah, right here. I got one.
No, you don't.
Yeah, right here. Star
I don't
Wars
see it.
Sega Edition Wireless Lightsaber TV Battle 2005.
Sega. No, it couldn't be for Sega.
No, Saga or
Oh,
SAGA.
Saga.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
This is it. It looks the lightsaber's looks like it's smaller.
It is small.
Yeah,
It is small.
it's
not
like
big.
not.
But that's still
real.
sick.
Doesn't really cut anything.
All right, relax.
So do you ever go to a con maybe not dressed up?
I could never.
And someone's like, "Yo, that's a sick Eminem cosplay."
I hear that all the time.
I was thinking that.
Yes.
It's so funny because
You
every
can't
time
shave your beard like that and not
I
know
know.
that you're.
Yeah, yeah.
you're
I
No, that is
had
hilarious.
the beard and everything before Eminem even had it.
That's
He's
so
cosplaying
funny.
me, so it's so funny. So I did one video as the Mask where I was. It was one of the first videos I did as the Mask, and I was in the grocery store and I was grabbing adobo or sazon or something. And when I grabbed it, I was dressed like this, and then I zoomed into it. And when I zoomed out, I was Cuban Pete in Stop and Shop. And that video hit over a couple million or whatever. And every single comment was, Eminem? Is this Eminem turning into Cuban Pete? Is this Eminem?
Funny.
Non-stop.
That is
TikTok, Instagram, and I was just like, yo, every time I wear a hat.
When you go to cons, you have to go just as yourself and get confused.
You know,
with
I
Eminem.
was so close to playing the that Eminem Robin looking character that he did in one of his rap.
yeah, yeah.
And everyone was like, you should do it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, nah, I don't want to do it now, just on purpose, because it's so I hear it all the time. It's
That is so funny.
I remember I went to breakfast. This was literally this. Yeah, it was this year, and this guy was holding the door open because I always go to the same breakfast spot, and he was holding it open for me, and I was like, "Oh, thanks, man, I appreciate it." I was like, "I'm just picking something up," and then as I was leaving, he goes, "Yo, I thought you were Eminem." I'm like, I was like, "Is that why you opened the door?" And he was just like, "Nah, I just really thought you were Eminem." I'm like, that's so annoying.
That is hilarious, Tony. That's good.
Thank you.
No, you do.
Held that in all day.
He has since he met you.
He's like, "Are we wrapping it up?"
like,
I got it.
Yeah.
Let me say it now in case he leaves when I say it before.
That was the elephant in the room. Everyone was thinking it.
You were thinking it
No,
too?
you
I
do.
thought it-
I did
yeah, I
it too.
thought it.
Yeah.
Right, outside?
No, the second I saw you.
Yes.
For the cleaning lady was like, Eminem is outside.
I still can't let him in.
Yeah, I was like, I thought that was gonna help me. Yo, she did not care who I was. She literally
No,
closed
that's
the door.
top
good.
security
She's loyal.
here.
She's
Yeah.
loyal.
She can't.
Can't mess around here.
Yeah, I was just like, no, they're doing a podcast. I'm here upstairs. She goes, okay, just call them.
Nah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, be careful around here.
Where can people find you, dude?
Honestly, Instagram is probably my best handle. So
Yeah,
and it's the same name on
Only
everything.
Davey.
Only Davey. If you don't even
Well,
have
there's
to,
a dot.
you don't even have to type the
Period.
dot.
Period.
I learned.
There's a dot.
It's a dot.
I just learned that if you just type only Davey, it just pops up.
No, there's another Only Davey
No,
that
there's
has
not.
80,000 followers.
Lies.
I know.
Yeah, but it was funny. I remember doing it on TikTok, and TikTok didn't have the dot available. And I reached out to them because I searched it, and it was a page that had nothing. There was no followers. There's no posts. And I reached out. I'm like, hey guys, and then finally they just said, okay, you could have it.
Oh, nice.
And then they gave me the dot, and I think YouTube is Only Davey with no dot. I just gave up. I'm like, I'm just keeping it because it used to be. I forgot what my name was before. I think I had it as Davey Too Crazy because that was my nickname forever. I don't know why. Because my name is actually
Crazy.
Dave. And
Davey Shady.
Yeah, here we go. But my first job, the owner's name was Dave. I worked at a restaurant. And the last thing you want to do is ever have the same name as the owner of a restaurant. So they was like, yo, we got to call you something else. And I'm just like, I don't
Marshall.
know.
I don't know.
I was like,
Oh
nah,
my
I didn't
God.
have a hat on, so they had no idea. So I was like, all right, just call me Davey. And then I just stuck with Davey Too Crazy because I liked Scotty Too Hottie.
There we go.
From WWF back in the day. And I was like, yeah, it's a cool nick. So now that's my username for every single thing in the world.
Yeah.
So when can we get your email? It's Davey Too Crazy, the number 2 underscore at Yahoo. But now I'll just make it something Eminem to amuse Tony. Hold on, look. It's not Eminem anymore. Look.
Yeah, put the chain inside.
Now I'm like a regular person, right?
Yeah, it's just the chain.
She's like, no, that wasn't it. It's the hat. All right, you guys
no,
got it
it's
out.
a
You
beard
happy
line. It's
now?
a beard line.
Also, where do you do shows, comedy? If people are in Connecticut and want to come,
yeah,
or
what the hell, I wanna go.
we're gonna come.
Shows. So they're all over. There's not one
Yeah.
place. I'm always.
Stress Factory? You go to Stress Factory?
I've been there a few times.
Hell
I
yeah.
learned in comedy clubs in general do not pay great unless you are famous and you're the one who's the name on the show that's just bringing people in. But I'd say probably one of the biggest places I ever performed at was the Apollo.
Oh, no
wow.
shit.
Yeah, I performed there 6 times.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
And I performed at the amateur night, and I made it all the way to the final round.
You should try to
and
do Kill Tony.
That's great.
You know what?
that
I
your
always
thing?
saw that, and I'm
Freaking
just
hilarious.
like, I don't want the opportunity. I opened up for Mike Epps once in New Jersey.
No
I won like a
kidding.
contest and was able to open up for Mike Epps. I opened up once for Michael Blackson.
Oh,
in,
cool.
the Funny Bone in Manchester, and I think those were like those are probably like the biggest people that I've ever worked with. But yeah, honestly, my show, what's crazy is I post comedy clips. Like I have like one clip and I post it and it doesn't get traction. So that's why when a lot of times I go to a show and people are like, what's your Instagram? I'm like, well, just so you know, I know you just saw me perform, but it's not going to be what you think. And then they follow me. They're going, who the hell is this? And I'm like, that's Deadpool. Who the hell is that? I'm like, okay. So it's like, I feel like I should make another one, but at this point now with another fan, I don't want to start from scratch.
No.
So who knows? Maybe I'll just capitalize on getting all the following, and then one day I'll just switch everything to comedy, and people will be like, when did I start following this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's kind of funny.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a smart.
Yeah.
You ever think about doing like is this
Well, if you did Kill Tony, they would definitely, as soon as you came up, be like,
yo.
Marshall Mathers is up to do
I
comedy.
would,
right
I
now.
would
be
probably
so
wear the
funny.
hat on purpose
Yeah.
to do that.
Lean in.
I should probably
You
just
got
do
it.
it.
Kill Tony's a good show.
You should
too.
make-
They're
you should-
freaking-
I saw him. I saw him actually earlier this year. I think.
Of like the show Kill
Stand-up?
Tony?
Or-
Yeah,
him?
no. I actually went to see him. He performed at Mohegan.
Oh, nice. Dude.
Yeah, he is very off the charts. Like
Yeah.
like if you think some of the stuff he was saying at the roast is good, like when
yeah,
I
he
went to
doesn't
his
let
show,
anything back.
I was just like, oh yeah, it was no holds barred. Like the stuff
Yeah.
he was saying is crazy. And that's the thing, like comedy now is so scary. Like you
Yeah.
can say when you're huge, I feel like you can say things.
Yeah.
But if you're like still not really big, you can't just say some of the stuff that they say. You get canceled before people even know who you are.
Yeah, very true.
But the one thing I can say about comedy that I feel like is my benefit is I am very universal. Like I can do any single room. I've done all black rooms. I've done all Puerto Rican rooms. I've done older white people rooms. I've been booked to performed at a prom before. Like I literally, like there's not a lot of people that can perform at like a prom crowd and then do a white people crowd that are in their 60s. Like it's just like I just have like a comedy that's very like, okay, it doesn't really hold to particular people. I do a lot of impressions, and I think that's what kind of helped like a lot of my cosplays too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So that's what helped me at Apollo. I'm good at doing voices. So
Who's like your best impression, like for your routine?
I don't always do it, but there was a joke that got me into the Apollo, and that's when I auditioned. And it was always talking about like how when you do comedy, you don't really get paid a lot. So sometimes we go to get something to eat afterwards, and you go to McDonald's or you somewhere cheap. And I was like, imagine if comedy went back in the day. Imagine if those comedians who weren't famous yet did the same thing. So I'd say, imagine if Kevin Hart, Chris Tucker, Bernie Mac, and Cat Williams all went to McDonald's together, and I literally do like all their voices. And like Cat Williams to me is like Bernie's tough. Chris Tucker's just very high. Come on, man! Like it's just is if I can bring those like it's you don't expect that coming out of me. Like, it's just 4 black people voices and black crowd just go, who's this guy? Oh, wow, he actually sounds like him. So I loved Cat Williams. That was like one of my favorite comedians growing up. So do you know Cat Williams?
No, I'm sorry.
Damn it!
If you saw him, yeah,
If I saw,
yeah.
oh, okay.
If you saw him, you'd know.
I didn't see their face.
She's gonna say, "Oh,
Yeah, he's been in movies, pretty famous.
Yeah, I mean he's known for.
I thought it was a female, honestly,
right.
when you said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Now we're getting canceled.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So Cat Williams just has like a very first of all, like
Yeah,
he
That was
has a
good,
very you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
anything. So like you could be like, yo, say this as Cat Williams, and I could like give me something to say.
You
On
could
the
say
spot
Connecticut
again, dude.
pizza's
Connecticut-
better than New York
What,
pizza.
you know, like,
First of all, Tony doesn't even know about pizza. If you had it, New Haven has the best motherfucking pizza that you've ever seen. But, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's very good.
Like
is pretty
that
on
would
par.
be Cat Williams
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about it,
Yeah.
and then I don't know. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and do a bunch of voices,
Yeah,
for you
no,
guys,
that's,
but like
that's very nice.
it's just
of you.
something along the
Yeah.
lines of like doing stuff like that, and
That's
So,
great.
That
so
was
do you
good.
like share like is like upcoming shows, you just like post about it, like on your
I
story
usually
and
will
stuff.
like post in my
you gotta
story.
let us
like,
know.
I have
Yeah.
a show this Saturday. It's what's funny. It's in Springfield, so it's not obviously close enough. But
Yeah.
one of my friends, he's doing a very different style show. It's the first time I'm doing it, and it's called. You ever see those dating shows where it's like pop the balloon?
Yeah.
So he's like,
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah.
came up with this idea. He's done like 2 of them already, and he was just like, he gives everyone in the audience balloons. And they pop them if they don't like the person. And I'm like, that's kind of aggressive because you're just going to get people that are going to like pop. So I got that show Saturday, which is why I'm like debating. I'm like, do I want to go to Boston? And then I can't go to a show right afterwards because what am I going to do? Wear my Deadpool suit? Like I'd have to go home. So that would mean I would have to go to Boston, come back home, change, shower, then go back to Springfield. So that's why I'm like, I may not go. But, yeah, I don't. Next time that's something local because
Yeah,
I
let
just
us
did a
know.
show like in West Haven like a couple weeks ago
kidding.
too.
Yeah, we'll go to the next one that's
Next one that's local.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring you guys out.
Yeah, it'll be so much
Yeah,
fun.
hell yeah.
I'd
Come
love
in,
to, yeah.
bring your parents.
I think my parents would love it.
Where are you from out here?
New Jersey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, your parents are in Jersey too?
Yeah, all my family's in Jersey.
Oh yeah, never mind. They don't need to come for that. If I'm in Jersey, I'll let them know.
Okay.
Yeah,
That'll work.
that's awesome. I'm excited. What else? I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember right now. We said that.
I was just gonna say I thought this was a great episode.
Yeah,
Like,
it
I
was
feel
It
like
was.
we went
I
long.
just
Good
feel.
job.
I hate when I feel like because what are we 2 hours probably now? I think I dragged
About
it.
2:15.
2:15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, don't post that whole thing. That's
Oh,
too
we
much.
are. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's not
way
gonna
too
be.
much.
No, this is great.
Yeah, this is great. It's right.
I've had a great
Should
time.
give you some good clips though. We can post like a.
I think there's maybe,
Yeah, we're
there's
gonna-
probably one in
Yeah,
there.
maybe
you
one.
know, like
I don't even
one.
know if there is one.
I don't think we have anything.
No, we have like
2 hours and
I
15
mean,
minutes.
When we were talking, I could off the top of my head think of like at least 6 or 7. Honestly.
Really 6, 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
back to the beginning of the episode.
Oh my God, it's like full circle.
I didn't
No,
mean to
this
do
is
that.
a really cool. We really appreciate you coming on. Like,
Yeah.
this
Oh no,
was
of
a
course.
great
You know, you guys are
episode.
only a half hour from me, so because at first I'm like, oh, this guy's probably gonna be really far, and he was like Bridgeport. I'm like, oh, Bridgeport. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I can do that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Hell
So, no, this is cool, man. I appreciate you guys having me, and thanks for the bag. I didn't know I was leaving with a gift.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how
no
was the
problem.
Velvet Llama? Did you enjoy the
It was good,
rotation?
yeah. I got really hyped for the Moscow Mule. She
Yeah.
really.
We'll
know
get
what I
you
mean?
one.
We'll
Then
get-
when,
That is the best
when we do the
flavor.
skit,
That's
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
come back to
Yeah,
the
we
skit,
gotta. Obviously, we'll talk about
after
it next
this, yeah,
time.
we'll get a date down.
We'll
Renee's,
figure out
Yeah.
what we
Renee's
want to
a date
do
girl.
for a
And we'll get like a
Yeah.
30 pack of Moscow Mules.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
30 pack.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
aggressive.
Well, we'll definitely have Moscow mules for when we film.
Velvet Llama,
but all-
Moscow Mules.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
but
30
we'll
pack
also
for
have
when
some
we
for you
do
to
they have
take home.
margaritas? Anything tequila? Do
Spicy
they?
Mars.
The
Spicy
spicy
Mars
Oh,
Mars.
it's
is the
just the
only one.
just
Yeah.
no regular.
No.
It's not that. It doesn't have
No.
that kind of a spice though.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I
No,
think it does. I
it
think
definitely
it does.
Spicy
You
is
don't even
very-
drink. You don't never
No,
tasted
because
it.
everybody always says that it's not that much.
You can taste the
Every time
jalapeno.
You can
It's
taste it.
organic jalapeno in there.
It's premium cocktail beverage, so it's like higher quality.
Yeah.
All right, it's a commercial now. It's a premium
That
cocktail
is like a
beverage.
read. Yeah. It's like
Read.
the read. Yeah.
New York City bartenders,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Crafted by-
Playful spirit.
ride the wave at Velvet Llama.
In a drink far, far away.
So yeah, we'll do that, but we'll make sure you have Moscow mules to take home too.
Yeah.
That works for
But
me.
yeah, we
I appreciate
appreciate
you
it.
guys having me. This was a good time.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Next time we'll be in costume and.
Definitely.
Wait, are you guys gonna be in costume
Yeah,
too?
we'll be
Nah.
the stop it. We'll be the Power Plumbers.
Okay. And
It's
what are you
different.
gonna be?
She's
I'm the pink Power Ranger.
Yeah, she's the
You're
pink
gonna-
Power
okay.
Ranger, Princess Peach.
Making
Yeah,
sure.
crossover.
Yeah,
Is the dress fixed?
she sewed it,
Sewed it.
but she wears
I don't-
She wears the.
she wears the Power
Yeah.
Ranger with the crown and we've got
Yeah.
we've got the whole getup.
What you guys need to do now is go the route that I was going with the props. You need to get little go-karts.
Oh,
Dude, you wait until you see Mighty Morphin Power Plumbers too. We have a go kart, Mario Kart,
and a Luigi bike.
Luigi bike, and a
So you can
and
ride
a
it?
Princess Peach one. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all
they're gasoline
motorized.
powered.
Oh, but you gotta have
they
something.
whip.
That, what is it like a battery?
Gas.
gas.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like
but
a
you need
real
one
mini
battery so you
bike.
can drive it at a convention.
I know. We
yeah.
definitely maybe the next thing you make will also get something and just like have a fun make your
Just
car
get like
day.
a small little electric car.
Make your car.
drive it
day.
around and just throw like bananas throughout
that's
the
nice.
entire convention.
Yeah.
They'll like that.
Telling you, you'd be surprised having
I
little
know.
cars and stuff. Like when I started driving a little handicap scooter,
I mean, it
Oh,
would be.
yeah.
I know. I do like that thing. I got to ride it for a sec.
It was fun. I
Dragon's
found that on
Realm.
Facebook Marketplace for some old guy. I had to hear like his
yeah.
whole life story before he sold it to me.
That's
And
tough.
no one can say anything about me bringing it in. Like I went to
'cause
a
it's like-
convention. Because I went to this convention. What was it called? Castle Point Anime or something like that. It was my first time when it was in New Jersey. Parents know. And the lady goes, it was crazy. I went right in. I didn't even pay. And then if I didn't have it, they probably would have never noticed. And the lady came up because you just see a Deadpool driving a freaking scooter. So I drew so much attention. She goes, "Do you need this scooter?" And I was like, "Yes, I actually do have a problem with my legs. I get tired." Which I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Who doesn't get tired?
Yeah.
But you can't ask me for paperwork. That's HIPAA.
Right.
So she's just like, "Oh, okay." No. And I just said, "Yeah, I just figure if I bring a scooter, I just thought it'd be really creative to do it as Deadpool." And she goes, "Not a problem at all." She was like, "But do you have a ticket?" I'm like, I couldn't find it. Could you bring me there? And she was like, "Yeah." So then I just kind of used that. Yeah, I was going to get canceled pretty much. But I printed, she gave me like a little specialty sticker that just says, "Hey, you're good," because it's a mobility scooter.
Right.
You can't tell me. And then Deadpool riding it just makes it funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
I'm thinking about trying to get one of those little 360. You ever see those 360 cameras just to see if I can put it up? Because I don't know how to record the interaction because it's either me or you guys. Like, I don't know how to get everything in it, but I don't know if that would look weird as a 360 camera
No, I don't think so.
because it has like that fish eye.
Yeah, it has that
does.
fish
kinda.
bowl
Yeah,
lens.
it's
So,
kind
yeah.
of tough.
I like it.
I'll give it a shot. You guys have a camera I can borrow?
360
we don't have a
camera? No, we don't have a
360.
360 camera.
I didn't think. He's like, "We got one. We're not.
No, not to Marshall
We're not
Mathers.
giving." I'm all set, guys.
But yeah, guys, go follow only Davey on
Thank you,
all
guys.
social media. And
yeah.
until next time.
Peace.
Peace.